All right.
Hello.
Hello.
We're going.
We're
We
gonna
are.
commit fucking murder.
Yep. The party's been waiting for this. So, who wants to cobble together a recap of last time?
So, I have like the first hour, and then I have what happened at the end. The middle, though, we'll find out. So, we have like a week and a bit to the next shrine, and we're just like, Ariel's like, do you guys have any plans? And we're just like, I don't know. And Alsana's gonna help Eulalia with her magical understanding, which is funny. And we find out that she's ignorant, and I'm doing quote unquote because fuck. Caldo's trying to set up Rod and Tia only to find out Rod is gay, which is fine. Yeah, Dren threatens Alsana a little bit just to stay away from it, and we're like, ooh, cool, feisty. Alsana tries to scry on Seth again, and it doesn't work. And she tries another scry. Yeah, she's scrying each day, but she sends a letter to Nettie, and she's like, hey, where's my fucking tooth? And there's an entire dream spell, and Nettie peeks in on us, and we get some fun little quips on what new potions could be in our free time. And Alsana gets a new tooth.
Potions among other things. Oh, actually, remind me later, Ariel. There's something I want to ask you, but that's for later.
We'll see.
And Alsana continues her scries on Seth over the week, and they keep failing. I wonder why. And Hawk Alsana does their rounds each day. And then that's all I really have. Was there a mirror scry as well?
Yeah, there were a few.
Yeah.
We were harassing Mirror Alsana.
Yes, Mirror Alsana gets pissed off whenever we scry because she realizes we do it every day and it works. She's like, motherfucker!
Yep.
And we did it twice, and we did it like twice 2 days in a row. She's like, motherfucker!
And Alsana kept doing it because she's going, oh, if I was in her position, I would be so pissed off right now.
And so we're poking the bear, and it's gonna be fucking great. Was there the Good scry as well, or was that the session before that?
We scried on Calda, and then Ariel rolled to see if Caldo happened to be with anyone, that being Good, and he was effectively non-existent within the vision of the scry spell. It was called having a one-sided conversation, but she said, hey, Good, and so it was assumed.
Yeah, and then we realized that Good is a bitch and needs to die. Because Calda's like, hey, do you want to move in? And apparently she's sad after his response, and we want to find out what that is. And bitch.
Yep.
It was.
Look, I was already planning to kill the guy.
Yeah, but like more. And also, Good and Mir Alsana have even more of a violent feud than Kane and Alsana did at the beginning of this campaign. But was that
to the point where, like, if we fail in our mission, we at the very least know one of them's gonna die within the next, like, decade.
Yeah. So like keep trying, and I'm looking at all this shit. Yep, there are the wisdom checks. Alrighty. So we just keep going throughout the week. It's like the day before the shrine, I believe. And Hawk Alsana's like, I'm gonna do one more like little sweep around. She goes a little to the southeast, I think. And she sees this little dinghy boat. And we're like, there's a little dinghy boat there. And we see some familiar friends because we kicked Eulalia, Dren, Tia, and Rod off because we didn't want them to see the shrine, but we see him coming back on a little boat. And Alsana's like, nope, warning shot, motherfucker. And does a lightning down just to like scare him off. They're talking a little bit, and Alsana's just like sitting there, and we're like, what the fuck? And then Eulalia's just like, hey, Alsana, I'm sorry. And fucking feeble mind.
Thankfully, she saves against it, though.
Thankfully,
That's
Alsana
specifically how you wrote it in your notes, isn't it?
once again, I have no notes for this.
Okay.
After 9 o'clock, there were no notes. Fucking feeble mind. And we're just like, what the fuck? And there's still caught lightning there. Alsana, how did she get a hold of it? Well, we see the lightning, so we're already on our way there. But there's some bad stuff about to go down.
Yeah.
Combat.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is gonna be great.
All right.
Combat.
Minor couple of notes. It is the day of the shrine that this is happening. The day before is when you guys kind of carted this group off and told them, yeah, stay away. We're doing stuff.
Alrighty.
We're doing stuff.
So it is actually the 30th of Stormswell. Alsana, when she called the first lightning down, I failed to keep track of time. However, I'm pretty sure that the conversation, even just naturally, took more than the 10-minute duration of that spell. So, you might be calling lightning down again at the start of this because you did say you were holding on to it. So I'm going to say that you were essentially holding on to a new casting of the spell.
Yep.
So, I'm going to get you guys onto the map. And while initiative is rolled, I'm going to go ahead and have you, Alsana, point out where you would like to call that reaction strike of lightning. And I'm going to roll a lot of saves.
I do have one question, by the way.
Yes.
They've got a little dinghy. Does my boat, because this is the large boat that goes across the ocean, is it faster?
No, actually, would actually be slower in the swamps just a little bit because you're
Okay.
having to make a lot more turns. This particular area of the swamp is a lot more patchy. There's a lot more water. There are some trees growing out of it. There are some small islands. There are some sandbars. There are some deeper pockets. So basically, you know, Kane and Alsana would know from communing with nature in the area and stuff that this particular area, technically, you can probably get out of the boat and run across. Caldo would have a little more difficulty than the taller ones. However, unless you are familiar with the actual layout of the undergrowth and the land, you could, with any potentially, just plunge into a deeper pool and lose the movement.
Ariel,
Okay.
I have a personal question, Ariel.
Yes.
Never mind, actually. I was gonna say something and then use something as like a funny segue. Just in
Right.
terms of it, I was gonna say, Ariel, how
Goodness.
funny do you think I am? And whatever your answer was, I was gonna use my inspiration. But I like the lower initiative.
Okay.
Others are doing okay. There we go. All right. Go ahead and give me that quick lightning strike, please. Let me know how many people it's hitting.
All of them.
I don't believe there's a position. Oh wait, you can strike right
Yeah.
down onto him.
Yep.
Make him the lightning rod. Okay, sounds good. So I've got a whole bunch of dexterity checks. Let's go ahead and start with saving throws. Starting with Dren, he actually has advantage on this.
Bitch.
He still fails.
Probably a barbarian thing.
Did I at some point use an incorrect? Hold on a second. I think I might have misclicked something
Bitch.
like earlier on.
Got
Yeah.
good damage on it, 7857.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me just check something. Yep. I clicked on an incorrect sheet.
Oh, someone's getting new initiative, probably.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see. That should be a... Well, damn. Okay. Okay. How many dexter... I rolled Rens. Okay. Tia? Let's see. She does not have any kind of advantages. She just dex saves and fails. Rod. Dex save. Fails, however, takes half damage. Eulalia has... Let's see. Dexterity saving throw. And she's going to... Yep, she fails, so... 27 damage on most of them right off the bat. Let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. 28 halved is 14, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And with that
Ish.
lightning strike, you badly char this boat.
Hold on.
It is cracked. Yes?
On you, Lelia.
Uh-huh.
Yes! I've been waiting for you to drop one like that at some point.
Oh my god!
30 more damage. She looks really badly hurt, but she is still actually up.
As a reminder, the
Alright.
last thing Alsana said was, "You're a dead woman."
Yep. I'm aware. Okay, so with that, let me go ahead and swap to some battle mix music. And set the turn order descending, and
Yeah,
Dren
that
is
would
before
work.
Tia.
For the
Kane,
record,
what is your...
Alsana is 30 feet in the air.
Uh,
Yeah, that.
Kane's initiative is higher than either of them, so you're actually first. You guys are currently further off the edge of the map. Basically, any position of you or the boat right now on the map is actually about 80 feet back.
That's
So
fine.
you can use your
We're at 150
action.
feet away. Okay.
You can
I
use
have
your
no
action.
problem with
Hold
that.
on a second.
Sorry.
Anybody on the boat can use their action to pull the oars and move the boat 20 feet closer.
Okay, so
Or
150
you can
feet,
do
okay.
something at range.
Okay.
Exactly.
Kane looks to the both of them, basically, and says, "Can you two pull for a round?"
Yeah.
Good. And I'm going to hold my action to cast Wall of Thorns
Interesting. Okay.
until I get within 120 feet. Because we're currently 150 feet away from the boat right now, right? Because 70 plus 80?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll wait till we're in range.
Oh, I actually
And-
forgot something for. Let me fix that. Okay, yes. You're gonna hold Wall of Thorns until you get within range. So,
And I am, just for the record, going no shield, just wielding weapons.
alright. I forgot something else. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at this point. My forgetfulness is my forgetfulness at that point. So, you are holding your action and on a boat. Dren's turn. Alsana, you're up in the air and have been. I assume you're standard of about 20 feet.
I said 30 earlier. I don't know if you missed it.
Okay. No, I might have missed it, so 30 feet it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she was being high up to be like imposing during the conversation.
Yep, that is very fair. So let's see. He is going to actually, yeah, he's gonna rush forward, snatching a couple of javelins out of Tia's pack. To about there. And he's gonna roar up at you, "Told you not to get involved!" And he is going to throw the two javelins. I do not have this set up on his sheet. So his plus to hit is the same as the great axe, but the damage is going to be different.
Disadvantage.
I'm just gonna roll. That's right, because of your cloak. So I'm gonna roll these. 1 second. 2d20. Drop highest one. Plus 8. So
Also, I doubt that's her actual form whatsoever.
15.
I forget. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so no disadvantage on the second one. I will get you damage after this 1d20 plus. So the second attack is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
So they are both going to strike. That is a 1d6 plus strength, so 4 damage on each. So 2d6 plus 8 damage. 12 damage.
All right. So that would.
And 2 saves.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically that would be
Yeah, 2 concentration checks.
But both at the minimum DC. So. Yep, you're fine. Lightning is still up. Alright, you're holding that together. Next, Tia. They do not know any of the rest of you are coming. She's gonna circle around and just call back to the others. We have to take her down. It's the only way.
This job isn't
And-
worth it.
Sorry, but it is to us. And she's going to go ahead and throw 3 javelins at you, all at regular, because the cloak has been broken.
Mhm.
So, 25 to hit, 10 piercing.
Yep.
Miss, as the first hit sends you kind of reeling, just enough that the second one, fast behind it, whirls right past where you might have been a moment ago, but she was too quick on that draw. 15 to hit again, 6 piercing damage. So that's 2 more concentration checks, please.
Uh-huh. 1, 2.
Still up. And it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, just another one right there.
Yep. Okay, so you are getting the 3 of them, but not Rod.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Lightning repeat at 4th.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get Eulalia's first. She succeeds. We'll get Tia second. Failure, barely. And then Dren, where are you? There you are. And advantage. Success. All right.
And damage
so,
on the boat too.
Uh, eh, the boat mostly is flavor damage.
Okay.
They're probably not going to be getting back in it.
Yeah,
at
I was
this
gonna say,
point.
after 2 massive strikes, that boat is inoperable, yes?
You know, flavor-wise, at least, probably.
Okay.
So 18 halved is 9.
On Eulalia,
Mm-hmm.
just some extra. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
there's where the rest of those numbers went.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and make sure I've got everybody checked off there. Another hefty hit on Eulalia with an extra 19 from Scythes. Still standing, but looking kind of rough.
Yep. And then Alsana's going to fly back her 40 feet.
Okay.
And bonus action, she's going to healing word herself.
Okay.
Good choice.
That's a good choice.
Let's go with that.
All right.
Yep. Get out of here, Ariel.
He's wading through like sludge too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I was gonna set that as difficult terrain, so no. That's double. That's 30, 35 probably.
Get
You know
outta here
what?
with that.
What's his best route that takes the least amount of sludge? Probably about there. And it's disadvantaged to hit you anyway because you're still 30 feet in the air and his stuff doesn't have that kind of range.
Yep.
He is gonna actually charge forward, maybe a little stupidly, and he's gonna pull out some darts and just shout out, "I'm really sorry about this!"
No, you're
And,
not.
No, you're not.
Yep.
16 to hit, 10 piercing, and 18 to hit, 8 piercing, but he can only throw 2 darts. He seems faster with his fists and feet than with weapons.
Yep.
Of course.
With that, he used 35 feet to get up there. He's going to go ahead and move back about 15 to be a little bit closer to his allies, but not too close. Right about there. Okay, the lightning vanishes. It kind of fades and flickers from your hand. The clouds that you summoned are still kind of magically there, but they're already starting to fade and dissipate.
Mhm.
All of you on the boat, you see the second storm and lightning already starting to fade. Either it's all over already, which is possible with Alsana, or something has happened.
Does
you're a
Alsana
bit
see them
concerned-
coming at all?
You know what? You're up in the air a good 30 feet. You could probably look over your shoulder and see them, and you guys could look up and see her, especially you, Alaris, with your keen eyesight.
Yep.
Can Alsana shout at the top of her lungs?
They are about 80 feet off the
120 feet away is not
We're
a
within
reasonable
audible
Oh, yeah,
range,
yeah.
right?
She's in the
Oh
air.
yeah, you can do that.
Shoot the redhead!
All right.
That was the plan.
All right. Alaris, Kane made
Yeah,
a
he's
request last time. What would you like to do?
He's gonna turn back. It's like you want to dibs on your old on your brother, right?
I need us to be close. That's moving.
Caldo's not
Sorry.
doing anything.
And he's gonna lift up his crossbow, and he's
Motherfucker, I
Dude.
can't. You're wasting my action.
I
John, you can't.
personally
I'm wasting my action if you don't get us close enough.
Fine. He's gonna put
I
down his
checked with-
crossbow, and he's going
yeah,
to
I checked
he's
with you
gonna-
earlier, dude.
I know. It's just like ugh. You said original plan was stand on the bow and shoot.
And then I said, move us when I realized how far we were.
All right, and he's going to move, and he's going to pick up the oars and move.
All right, 20 feet closer. You guys are only 60 feet off of your current map positions.
Oh God.
You do have a bonus action if you'd like to do anything else.
There's nothing I can do that doesn't leave you guys.
How far's your hex
Ugh.
range?
How far is my hex range? Pretty sure it's 90 feet.
What about your hex plates?
We're
Chris?
135 away right now.
Yeah.
Hex.
Or well, 120 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
exactly.
gonna be
30
able to
feet
hit
is hex
anybody.
place curse. I'm not in good range
Okay.
right
Yeah,
now,
you get a little bit closer.
except for crossbow. But like again, I've wasted my action at this point. So
I wonder how it is.
listen, I'm not usually the one to do this.
I know,
Okay.
but I would
So-
like to get close as well so we can all do stuff.
I know. Like
You're good.
20 feet. Fuck, and that's it.
Hey, we're all doing the same thing, so.
I know.
Hey, boats are
Sorry,
hard to move.
guys.
Sorry.
That's good.
Boats.
Eulalia, looking worse for the wear. It's kind of swaying on her feet slightly, catches herself a bit on Dren's shoulder before he kind of shrugs her off. And she looks over and says, "Didn't want to do this here." She thrusts her hands out in front of her and starts saying something in a summoning language that has a lot of sibilance, a lot of drawn out sounds. You see
God,
magic start to
no.
build on the small bit of land directly below you, Alsana.
Fuck.
You can smell something rotten, something
Sulfur?
pungent. Sulfur,
Dead.
brimstone, but with
Yeah.
an overlying pungency of water, of flesh, of fish, oddly, and of a scent that you've come to be familiar with, the scent of serpent venom and blood. And you see, appearing on the island beneath you, an enormous figure, tall, 10 feet high, with a feminine face covered in scales, a long serpentine body, and 6 arms wielding gleaming scimitars.
About time you brought her out.
This creature looks up at you. And Eulalia says, "We must clear a way to the shrine." Take her out. And with that, the Maralith is going to roll some initiative, and we'll see where she falls. All right, 15 after a good bit of people, but before Alsana.
It once more clumped up all the enemies.
God damn it. Rod's on his own. Okay.
Is Rod really an enemy?
Rod is an unfortunate casualty by the end of this.
Yes.
I'm in the Rod
Don't kill
protection
Rod.
squad.
Don't kill him. We can nurse him back to health. He's a mercenary.
See, I have
He'll
plans for
ditch
2 of
this
them.
once he.
2 of them can
once
die.
things get done.
2
of them will
can
die.
2 of them will die.
The
Deal
other
with the ones
2
in the
will
back
figure it.
first. For all we know, if we kill Eulalia, the lady is dismissed.
All right.
I
Then,
wish
as a
bitch,
bonus
but
action,
I'm too
she
far
pulls
away.
out a red vial that you recognize as a healing potion. If I recall, it was... Nope, I've got the one tier above. That's 2d4 plus... I did not write this down when I should have. I just wrote down what it was, not what the details. It's 2d4 plus...
2.
4?
It's always the number of dice.
Okay. So, 1d4 plus 1 for the basic, 2d4 plus 2. It's the top tier one that gets weird with the plus where it's not the number of dice, right?
As far as I know, they always stayed to the same number of dice.
Nope, it doesn't. There's one that's like something d4 plus like 8, something d4 plus 16, and neither of those roll 8 or 16 d4s.
Okay.
You know
Oh,
what?
the Supreme. 10d4 plus 20.
Ah,
That's
okay.
not...
Yeah, the rest of them are the same.
Okay.
Oh wait, the one above?
Is there one above Supreme?
I'm gonna
No.
because
There's
I-
healing. Healing's the basic 2d4 plus 2.
Ah,
Greater's 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4 is the one I'm after.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We do
I'm
this all
not
the time.
apologizing to you, Ariel.
Yeah, no. We always correct against our favor. It's okay.
It's
Yeah.
a mixed bag for her anyway. It barely does anything against what Olson has been doing to her, but yep.
Fair point.
That's it for her. Calda.
Um,
Oh, actually,
Well,
she's gonna move a little bit back just to make some space.
Can I do anything to make the boat move quicker than the base fucking 20?
Hmm.
She is real strong.
Throw Kane over the side. Over the right.
No.
I can
Let
dimension
the
door out.
All those big.
Why
Uh,
don't you
strong-
dimension door called it? Anyways,
We
Can we? Do you
okay,
want
next
to
round, yeah, next round, yeah. I called Kane can go in slowly. I'm fine with that.
All right.
All right, but for now,
Mhm.
you know, I didn't really build anything in, but I feel like maybe,
I'm
it
strong.
would take.
Maybe an athletics check. Basically, to
That's-
push through
yeah.
muck.
Here's
Because I'm
the
using my action anyway.
Here's the thing. Because it is specifically navigating a water vehicle, you would
Mhm.
not have the proficiency unless you have proficiency in water vehicles. So I would say it is a flat. I'm going to say it would be a flat strength check, which would still be good for you. It just wouldn't have your proficiency bonus in there.
That's
Depending on the roll, you may get 5 to 10 extra feet. If you roll very poorly, it'll be just 0 extra feet and you just do the flat 20. Okay?
That's fine. That's fine. Let's go. 19.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
bad
see with
matches.
a 19, you get an extra 10 feet. So another 30 off. You guys were at 60. So you're 30 feet from current positions.
Can I wall of thorns?
Let's see. What's your range on Wall of Thorns and where do you want
120
it?
feet.
Ah, all
Doesn't
right.
matter where it is.
Oh, you
Draw it out for me.
All right. And I am going to do it right here. And I'm going to surround just these three.
Okay, interesting. Go ahead and grab a paintbrush, draw your line. Okay. Each creature within its area. Are you just surrounding them, or are you putting it through any of them for that immediate?
Can I put it through and still hit them?
Put it through and still hit them?
Like if it hits them, can I choose whether they're inside or outside?
Let me read this again. I don't think there's an inside or an outside to this. It's either direction. Ow. Hurts. Each creature within its area, which I kind of read as within the, not surrounded by the wall, but overcome by the wall. Like,
Yeah.
you grow the wall over them.
Okay.
Over their
Yeah,
space.
that's kind of what I figured. So no way to do damage and hit them at the same time then, because I want them to stay inside. I don't want them to be halfway through.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You-
Okay.
You can do the immediate damage, but they're already halfway through, or you can just surround them and force them to push through if they want to get anywhere.
Sorry, can you delete that when I hit the wrong button?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. And I'm realizing that my measurement is slightly off, so I will keep Rod out there.
John, you got jetpack noises.
No, that's actually my mic.
Oh, is that you?
I have company over, so.
John's little
Go.
Discord thing was popping up as soon as it happened. That was weird.
All right.
So
Okay.
even if that doesn't hit Dren, that's fine. I just want him to be inside the wall.
Yeah, it is technically 5 feet thick. So I'm gonna say any square it intersects in that case, basically almost more like a square itself, would be a point. So Dren would be halfway through the wall in that case and being hit by it. Tia would be the only one comfortably inside of it when it's like that. Hold on. Or a
Do I have to do it
circle
directly on that
has
point?
a
Can I just like
20
shift it?
diameter and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet thick. Ah,
Can I just like do like that?
Would it be like
Sure.
that then?
Let's because it says a circle, let's go ahead and do it like that. That works where you shifted it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And I'll mark off that 19 damage to myself.
Mhm.
Yep. And that's my action for that was held in my reaction.
Okay. And it's got that nice little 1 foot movement is 4 feet spent. And entering the wall on a turn or ending a turn there, dexterity saving throw for the slashing damage.
Or piercing damage. What's piercing? Did I put piercing? God damn it. Hold on.
No,
Oh, it's piercing or slashing. It switches.
okay. Ah, It's the same number of d8s, so we'll just use that 35 if and when they start trying to move through. Okay?
Yeah, I
Sound
can also
good?
repeat it if needed. So
Yeah. I figure we'll just keep it for that one. Anyhow, Kane, it is currently actually your turn.
yep. So because he hasn't heard anything on the contrary for being able to teleport, he's going to heave ho. Can he try that same thing that that Calda did? But he
Go
has
for it.
proficiency with water vehicles, so athletics.
Yes. Yes, you do. So go ahead. Yes.
All right. It'll move eventually, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay. You you're a little bit more used to the waterways and the areas and your boat and everything. However, your grip on the oar is kind of slipping. A little bit of that necrotic damage is still making your hand shake.
Yep.
You kind of fumble the oars a little bit, switching between the sword and them. So it slows you down just a little bit. You get an extra 5 feet of movement, which
So
puts
now
you
we're
guys.
just 5 feet shifted.
Yep, you guys are 5 feet shifted back off the edge of the map right now. So you were nearly at your positions. Basically, if you measure anything from where you guys are token-wise, just add 5 feet to it, okay?
Okay, here's my thought really fast, just because it's still Kane's turn. Does Alaris mention he can teleport?
I
Aware
think
that
you
I
know it.
can.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I've seen you do it once.
You've seen me do it.
Calda, are you in character really set on getting to the main island?
I don't care anymore.
So in that case, get Calda to the main island. I'll jump
Yeah.
off in this one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I think that's all I can do. Yep, that's everything.
All right. With that, Dren is going to begin his push through the thorns. It's going to be a dexterity. Wait, is it a saving throw? Yes, it's a saving throw.
Did he make the one when it
Uh,
first appeared?
He didn't need to because it didn't appear over his space.
Okay.
I wanted to force.
Oh.
I wanted him to force to walk through all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you moved it. Okay,
He
cool.
wouldn't get both. It'd either be when it starts there or when he walks through.
No, I didn't know I didn't know he moved it.
Okay.
All right, so moving through 5 feet of space costs him actually 20 feet of movement, so he's not getting very far right now. So he moved. Actually, if he stayed there, it's the same thing regardless. So 20 feet of movement to potentially get through. He gets through no matter what. It's just how much damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him that. He succeeds, so he takes half that damage. 35 halved, 36 halved is 18. However, it actually halves again.
He's a barbarian.
As he seems to be kind of very set focused, almost frothing at the mouth. However, that took about 20 feet of his movement just to get there. However, he's also a barbarian and moves fast. However, he's
But
not
also
familiar. He's not familiar with this area. You see him step off this island and just shoom, disappear from view. He comes up
I
spluttering.
need to find that gif. Hold on.
He comes up spluttering and flailing and kind of dragging himself just barely onto about there, just so he's not still in the hole, but that takes all of his movement at that point. With that, he doesn't have much more he can do at this point. However, he sees you guys coming, and he's going to actually, he's gonna dash as his action. Thing is, he gets about 5, 10, 15 feet and shoom, again. And uses the remainder of his dash movement to splutter his way up onto there.
At least
Oh,
he's
it's again.
At least he's consistent.
Consistent.
He locks eyes with you, Kane, and says, "Come on!"
It's just a smile and oh fucking finally.
Tia, where did her sheet go? I've got too many. They're all overlaying each other. Oh no, hers is buried underneath things. Let me just kind of scoot this, and is that it? That's it! There we go. All right. Tia, what have you got? Not overly much. So she is also unfortunately going to have to try to force her way through the brambles. So that is a dexterity saving throw real quick. 16 succeeds, so she takes half, but it is not halved again, so she takes that 18 damage. And is out on the other side. Scratched up, looking bad, but through. Now, she does not have much she can do at this sort of range. She can, well, she can certainly attempt to throw a javelin, however, it be a disadvantage and then further disadvantage for being shifting. However, you guys are technically within disadvantage range of that as well, and also not shifting. So, between all of you, who does she think is the biggest threat?
Lars
Probably
is
one
on
of you two.
front, but Calda
Elaris,
is known.
yeah, Calda is very known to her. Elaris, however, has the crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to throw these at Elaris at disadvantage.
Okay.
So, that's a 16 hit.
Give me a sec. Yeah, that hits.
15 to hit.
That will also hit.
And a 10, which
That does not
I
hit.
think so. So you take a total of 19 piercing damage. Reduce
Getting
that.
y'all some armor.
Yeah,
And
I
that is
need better armor.
her turn. The Maralith. Now, you are 30 feet up in the air. She's about 10 feet tall and does not have a 20-foot reach.
Yep.
So, however,
There are more people coming up ahead, but
yeah, there are. There are. Yep. She doesn't have anything ranged, really. However, she does have a fun thing, but that's the sort of thing that a player typically uses as Gambit, and I am not sure about it as a DM.
Oh.
Oh, you want to toss a sword, don't you?
No. I want to use a different action she has.
yeah.
However, that's the sort of thing I'd usually rule as a DM against, or working with a player, really. I don't want to rule it myself as a DM against a player.
What is it?
It is a teleportation ability.
Why wouldn't she use it?
I am imagining a situation where if a player were to be doing something like this, they might teleport above a smaller opponent in the air and try to bear them down to the ground.
Kinda
However,
cool.
there's nothing built into the rules for that because it's the sort of off-cuff weird thing that the rules aren't built around.
I mean, I don't mind it happening personally. It sounds like a reasonable rule. Like, it just sounds reasonable, like, someone would do that. Especially someone who's size large.
Mm-hmm.
So if she breaks my boat, I will cut her head off and force it down Drent's throat.
Oh, it's not
Go
against
break
you.
the boat.
It's probably against
She's-
me or
She's
Calda.
she's eyeballing Alsana.
Asana's the one in
Oh.
the air.
Yeah.
That's the tricky part. Because then it's a question of whether it's some sort of dexterity saving throw on Alsana's part and whether it's aided in any way by the cloak.
I mean,
And
I can look up the rules for a falling rock trap.
That's not quite the same thing.
Not
But I
quite.
mean, just like whether it's a dex save or just automatic damage. Similar amount of time to react.
Look, I'm trying to plan stuff. My turn is directly after. Can you please hurry up and do it so I know what I'm doing?
alright, fair. Okay.
Or not do it.
She is
Oh
going
my
to
God.
she's going to make this attempt. She's going to magically teleport herself to a point that it's going to damage her as well as you. To a point about 5 feet, 10 feet above your head.
Would she then
And-
fall afterwards?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or would she just land on the broom?
Oh no, they're both fallen. That broom
Yep.
is not going
If
to
she hits.
carry both Alsana
No.
and a size large creature. Now,
No.
the
Okay,
thing is,
perfect. Now I know what I'm doing.
the thing is, what do you guys think? She does have a grapple ability. Should I just go ahead and roll that as
She's
if it
using her
were?
action to teleport, isn't she?
She definitely is. So it would not
So
be
she
a
can't make a
grapple.
It
grapple.
wouldn't be a grapple.
It
So
wouldn't
just
be a grapple.
falling and hoping, pretty much. Oh, it would be.
Yeah. It would not be a grapple. It would be a matter of aim, or it would be a matter of Alsana dexterity saving throw.
Personally,
I'd
that sounds like a
say
dex save.
Alsana dexterity saving throw,
I think that does sound like it what it would be.
because teleportation magic is precise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very fair. Okay.
Alright, deck save.
So, let
Dex
me go
save.
ahead and decide a DC. The DC is going to be, it's a grapple escape DC, just to keep it on par with the level of the creature. So, go ahead and dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh.
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay. Perfect.
You are,
Well, not perfect, but like, good enough.
there is just a sudden phew, and the snake woman vanishes from beneath you. At the same instant, phew, above you, the sun is blotted out. And before you have a moment to react, before you have much more than a moment to realize just what's happened, a heavy weight strikes into your back, smashing your face into the shaft of your broom and bringing you down into the relatively soft but still painful muck of the swamp right there. The Maralith does kind of slither off of you, so you are not actually pinned. However, it was a
3d10
fall of
falling
30
damage.
feet. 3d6.
D6, sorry.
Don't make it worse for yourself.
Yep.
So you take 7. However, the Maralith takes 1 more, so 8. All right.
They both fall prone, technically? Because they have
And
no way
they
to negate the
both-
damage.
Technically, they both fall prone. However, it is still the Maralith's turn. She uses half her movement to get up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And so she is upright. Alsana, you are prone, but probably not for very long.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
You
No.
are, however, for now, you are on the ground.
Yep.
That being said, what would you like to do?
Healing word, myself, bonus action.
Yep.
Aha, I have now doubled my health.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. This is why I asked, like, hurry up and do it so I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Alright,
Ah,
there goes the 4th level. Hey, are you... Okay, question. Nah, it's meta, fuck it. I'm just gonna give you guys an opportunity, you can take it if you want or not. She's gonna wild shape into a dire wolf.
Oh.
okay.
Now
Do you
this
have?
is epic.
Nope.
Do you have that sheet? Do you? Let me see if that's a sheet that I can drag and drop. If it is, I will get you one very quickly. However, you might need to put some art on it real quick.
That's fine.
Or find an art or something. Add character. Let me see if this drags and drops nicely while I have other sheets open. If it doesn't, you might have to use a book. Dire wolf. Okay, hoping for the best. Alright, it worked. Let me go ahead and go in there and get you the permissions.
John, you got to touch background noise.
Oh, sorry. I was just pulling out my player's
What
handbook.
I think I have. Never mind about the teleport.
Alright, you have the sheet. So that was your
You don't need
action.
to teleport?
If you're on teleport? Ty would like pack tactics. I
Technically,
can do that.
We can metagame in the chat. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
metagame in the chat. Let Devin go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find an icon, give me a second.
Alright. Okay. Note about pack tactics. Only the creature with
Yeah,
that
that's me.
ability has that. The wolf would have pack tactics. Ty or Calda rather would not.
I'm just gonna move Alsana over to here if that's okay, just so I don't
Yep.
have to remove the token and I can keep
So-
health.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Yes. All right.
Ty give Devin pack tactics. Also fair. Okay.
Pack, not packed.
Shut up.
Tactic.
Close
I
enough.
know we have a warlock, but come on.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm also looking at it.
So no teleport needed.
Oh no. Ariel, can
John,
you?
we're typing it for a reason, please.
Sorry, I'm just reading
Alright,
it
alright.
out. Fuck.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything right now, Conrad. Don't worry. Can you make the token bigger?
Ah, yes, you are a size large creature in that form, aren't you? Which interestingly puts Dren suddenly very much in the melee range of a giant wolf.
Yep. Yeah, that's our action and bonus action. That's it.
Okay,
Just trying not to die.
sounds like a good plan. Now, Rod is gonna do his goddamn best. He saw Dren go down in a couple places. He's gonna try to avoid those. However, he's also gonna try to avoid the giant wolf.
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Yep, he's gonna try to skirt around about here. Actually, no. He's not gonna try to avoid the giant wolf.
Yep.
However, he is gonna try to avoid the place he saw Dren fall in. And unfortunately for him, sploosh! Fall in himself, as that little patch is a lot wider than it seemed. Wastes some movement climbing out, and that's going to be it for his movement. All he has now are a few darts. He's going to actually switch targets to you 20 feet away, just on the edge of easy range, Ilaris,
Okay.
and he's going to throw a couple of darts at you.
Oh man.
He just shouts, "No
Yeah.
hard feelings!" Look, I'm just going to try to knock you guys out, okay?
God.
Ilaris,
Oh,
it's
fuck,
your
that was-
turn.
That was an accident.
Okay.
Do 1, 2, 9. Right, perfect. Yeah. He is going to Misty Step past these folk. These
Mhm.
I thought you were
actually,
mentioning
you know
door
what?
with Calda.
No.
No, I am not
we
actually.
just meted that I didn't want it.
All right.
They're coming to us.
They're coming to so I can focus on Redhead.
Okay. I will also say this. Oh, wait, I missed the bonus action. Never mind, go ahead.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yes.
So I am going to
Personal meta requests leave the snake lady to last.
Keep in mind, you are 5 feet away from where you seem to be right now. So yes, 25
so
feet.
here.
All right.
I can probably Misty Step this way
Keep in
and be
mind that
fine,
lady has
right?
very long limbs.
Probably.
Yeah.
You
Um.
could
Uh,
also, if you'd
yeah.
like, there, just for safety's sake,
Yeah.
and then move
Yeah.
after.
She's a big,
there.
long sized, large snake lady.
Yeah.
More than 5 foot
that's-
reach is not out of the question.
So I'm gonna move here.
First
Using
of
Misty
all,
Step.
when you Misty Step there, your feet go sploosh, as that is again a wider area of sploosh than you thought.
Yes.
So
But
you
I
actually
can still
sploosh in.
make it this way.
You have to use half your movement to clamber out.
Yeah. Would that still be?
So-
Would I still be able to reach here?
You'd have
Since that's
15
not
feet, and yeah, you would. Yeah.
So esoteric movement, whatever,
Yep.
whatever's needed. Here,
Just barely, because of
And-
slogging through that area too.
just barely. And I'm gonna start shooting at Eulalie.
Okay, 1 second. This might be more than 3/4 cover from there. Hold on.
Oh
Let me get-
God.
Let me get the
Or
corner.
if
I'm-
He
you can
could have
take it
shot
back,
while
you can-
moving.
Yep, you could have shot while moving. So
Yeah.
just for future rounds potentially.
Yeah.
That one's covered. That one's covered. And okay, actually that is 3/4, I believe. So you would be able to do so normally.
I'd be
you
able
can-
to do so normally.
Yeah, because of your sharpshooter. So you can just barely see her around the edge of this
Like,
curved
yeah.
wall of thorns. So yes.
'Cause, yeah. Let me
Go for
Let me actually read out sharpshooter.
I know.
Half
I'm-
cover and 3/4 cover. Okay.
Yes, I am familiar. So you can
Yes.
shoot normally. I just wasn't sure about the corner lineup at a glance.
All right.
You're
Perfect.
good. You're good. Shoot.
Big shooty. Let's do this. Let me just mark off the spell slot for fucking Misty Step. 1,
Okay.
2, and can I Eldritch Smite the first one?
I believe you should be able to.
Yeah. Eldritch Smite is 1d8 force damage to the target plus another 1d8 per level of spell slot. That's 5th level, so that's 6d8.
Okay.
So boom, boom.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Just make sure the thing. Yep, that's in place. All right, and that's a piercing damage. Yep. Okay, and she doesn't resist that. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
All right. She is barely hanging on. That potion that she took earlier
Oh, lovely.
seems to have saved her just barely for now.
Shift
Barely.
concentration.
What?
Concentration.
Actually, no, she doesn't seem to be concentrating on this.
Well, that's a problem. Okay.
Yep. So again, GM, did we confer? The snake lady fell prone. Actually, she's not immune to prone.
Actually, let me check that.
That's exactly
because-
why I want to ask you specifically.
Yeah, yep, she fell prone and had to get up.
Okay.
Alright, is that all, Alaris?
Yeah, since I used my bonus action, I don't think. Let me see about Hexblade's Curse. That's bonus action, so yeah, no,
you
I
only got
think
movement left.
that is everything. I did movement, bonus action, action.
Alright.
So that's everything.
Okay then. So, with that, she is going to down one more potion.
Bitch.
Those potions won't save you.
Not
Not for long.
Not for long. Oh, whoops, mistyped that. There we go. Fix that. Okay. With that, she is going to...
I'm a patron. My patron's Xanthus. Death comes to all I know.
For some reason I didn't put that on there, but that's okay. That's standard. Center. So. She can... Oh. Alright, she'd have to move through an ally, so she wouldn't be able to, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
That or she could move through the wall of thorns and die.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
just
She-
impale herself into the wall
Look.
of thorns.
She knows better.
I hope not.
Oh, hell.
Wouldn't that be the funniest how do you want to do this ever?
Oh, hell. 20-foot radius.
I don't like this.
She would be hitting her allies.
I'm in danger.
However, she might be able to center it otherwise.
I'm in danger.
Beg pardon while I measure. Uh-huh. She'd be centering up there. So, could somebody draw me a quick circle?
I got it.
Goes about, like, the 20-foot radius there.
And then just off the map,
20
right?
foot there. Yeah. Yeah. I just need a 20-foot radius from that point.
Sorry, wrong one. Delete that.
Not while I'm measuring this for you. Just leave it as a square, okay? We
Sure.
know it's a circle, but leave it as a square. Because it pretty much covers all of that.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. I
As-
just checked.
She casts something that's only going to take effect at the start of people's turns. However, for now, the area is heavily obscured as she casts Stinking Cloud.
What a bitch.
Heavily obscured means that every creature within that is effectively blind.
Bitch.
That she is going to kind of slog her way around here into whatever cover she can get. So she is at total cover right now.
How would Eyes of the Eagle proc with this?
It does not. You are still heavily obscured. You are still effectively blinded.
effectively blinded. Okay.
Yep. You are still blinded because of that.
It's night vision don't help with smoke bombs.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep. So, you are completely within the cloud at the start of your turn. You have to make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, you spend your action that turn retching and reeling. If you don't need to breathe or if you're immune to poison, you automatically succeed on this saving throw. It does not do damage, it just incapacitates a little bit for a round.
Times like this, I wish I was.
Don't
free.
use the word incapacitate. That's not a good one to use.
You're right, that's a condition. It slows you down.
Slows it
Calda.
down.
Waste a turn.
What would you like to do?
I'm checking something real quick.
Okay.
Okay, action. Fuck. Sorry, that changed what I wanted to do for a second, then I realized I didn't have certain things. I'm not gonna go for Dren. Eulalia's so far away. Shime, that's full cover. I'm so sorry. You know what? Rod can choke.
As a
Poor
reminder,
Rod.
Am I doing snake or rod?
Snake.
Guys, I said leave her.
I don't know.
Deal with everyone else.
Because I might be able to shut down Rod, that's why. I cannot shut down her.
I maybe can again. Just deal with the small fry first.
But also keep in mind, everyone in the cloud, Snake Lady can't opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you rely on conventional sight.
True.
Okay. I don't know.
I would still appreciate that. I guess
I can't do it this turn.
Yeah,
I can't get.
Okay.
you know,
I
do
can't
with
do it
like
this
a
turn.
bow.
Sorry, I miscounted.
What?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm just.
I don't know anymore. Okay. This threw me off so badly.
Understandable. It did change the terrain of the field.
Oh, I don't care about the stinking cloud.
Okay.
I meant the guys talking. Okay. Sorry, Rod. I guess I don't. Fuck! I'm so indecisive. But is that movement?
Yeah, it's just
move
movement. As long as you take 10 feet of movement first, you can jump 18 feet for the rest of your movement.
Aria?
Yeah. I'd say that you'd probably have 10 feet between that and just barely the prow of the boat. Just barely.
Yeah. Instead of Misty stepping.
I just checked that for myself. That's why I realized it.
Wait. Actually, I may have more.
That's right.
Oh my god.
You can go off.
You can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow, but
Yeah, you can still jump 30
you
feet from a
still
standing
run up,
position.
But yes.
That's ridiculous.
So here's Ty's hot take: they don't need to use Misty Step anymore unless I need to.
Yeah.
Called to the grasshopper.
Yeah.
And Misty Step's good for avoiding an opportunity attack if you
Also
want to
extra
move somewhere.
movement.
Now,
Mhm.
go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna say a thing.
No, say it.
I was gonna say if you want to take like, jump and then Misty Step, you might be able to get a shot on Eulalia.
Let me measure. If
Keep
I
in mind,
jump.
you're 5 feet off right now. So basically, if you can measure 25 feet from where you are, that's where you would land on a jump, because that's the furthest you can move with your movement.
See,
Yeah,
I
so you
can't
could-
jump into the Misty Step. That's my only worry.
That's fine. If you land here, as long as you can see, you can move another 30 feet.
Yeah.
Or you can, or you can Misty Step first and then move. But I think it makes more sense. To
I may do a weird timing thing of using that movement, jumping into the water and Misty Stepping right before I fall in, if it's possible. It's a bonus action spell, Ariel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that you would still land in the water before you'd be able to Misty Step. Actually,
before the head hits,
do-
I need to see.
Mhm.
I need to see.
Yep. Okay. Okay. If you want to like pull off that kind of timing, very very precisely, I'd say go ahead and make it. Huh.
I typically do
Never mind.
performance for timing.
Never mind. I'm
I don't-
going to jump here,
Mm-hmm.
and now 30. That was 25 feet, and I can Misty Step here.
Okay.
Oh, and that's beautiful too, because that's an opportunity attacks. Fuck yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Light her up.
You leave behind a very startled Rod, going, "Whoa! Wait! What the?"
And because I am 12th level,
Hmm.
3 of them.
Fuck them
One.
up. Destroy
One.
the child.
Fuck. 2. 3.
Here's the thing. Stinking Cloud does have concentration.
Okay. Yes, they all actually do hit. So that's
8 total damage. I don't. It
8
doesn't
total damage. She's still up. That potion.
3 concentrations.
However, that
Yeah.
is yes, 3 concentrations.
Yeah,
Let
that
me
was
just make
effectively
sure that-
a magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Hell
okay,
yes.
hold on. She's going to do something that might change it. However, she'd have to roll high. She'd have to
You
roll.
bastard.
She keeps it as she used Dark One's own luck. Added to the
Ariel.
saving throw, and the
It's
stinking cloud is
okay.
still up.
Ariel.
I was
It's
holding on to
okay.
that for a one thing. You forced her to use it.
I'm
You
seeing
forced her.
what else I can do. Even though
That's action move and bonus action.
I know, but I'm double checking something. One more thing. No, not actually. Melee, and this is one melee. Yeah, melee. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have Kiss of Mistopheles in your back pocket, do you?
I was checking my spell, but I only have branding and its weapon, and I can't.
Kiss of Mistopheles is the warlock invocation that lets you cast Fireball on the point you shoot Eldritch Blast at.
What?
Yeah.
I'm playing a warlock.
I want
got
that one. Okay, so Ariel, I have a 20-foot long jump and 10 feet off the end of the boat. So he's gonna land right in front of these two. Just like-
Okay.
Big smile on his face, like, hey, bro. And first thing, swing on Dren with the Flame Tongue Greatsword.
All right.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Alright, second attack.
That one does.
There we go. Alright,
Alright.
reposition ally. I'll Sonic get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, thank you. 25 feet of movement.
Yep, that's no opportunity attacks. Keep in mind, you are still half speed, though.
Yeah, keep in
Oh,
mind
that's
also.
25. Sorry.
Oh, hold on a second. Go back
Oh.
a bit. Because I want to know where exactly you're taking your path. Because there is difficult terrain. Just straight through there?
Yep.
First of all, when you hit these 4 squares, you sploosh.
Even
in.
with sides large legs.
It is a size large square. I'm gonna say that it takes you less than half your overall movement to get out. What is the movement of a wolf?
The movement of the wolf is 50. I'm working at half, so 25.
All right. It would not take you 25 feet of movement to move out of there. I'm gonna say it takes you an extra 10.
Alright, so am I just here then?
Probably thereabout. Yeah.
Okay. And my third attack is going to be on Rod. Actually, how much do I cover Rod? I don't. Okay. So I am going to do a disarming.
I'm gonna be right back.
No, I can't terrify right now. Okay, so I'll do my. Sorry, I can't think of the name of the. I'm looking at it. And I can't read it properly. My frightened attack on Dren.
Okay. All right. 22 to hit. 7, 12, and 7. 14 and 12 is 26. All right. You notice as you're landing these blows, Dren shrugs off the first one, doesn't even make a dent in anything. The other two actually draw blood. However, he grins through it and through the flames, and just grips his axe tighter. However, it is a quick wisdom saving throw. Let me just make sure that there's nothing.
I can't remember if he's immune to fighting or not.
Oh, I forgot one thing he had. You know what? I'll kick that in when the next thing is. All right. There's nothing about immunity. However, he is going to be making this with. Okay, he actually does seem a little bit shaken somehow, but he seems puzzled by this thing.
It's just a turn to Rod and just say, "This is family. Go fight someone else." That's all.
All right. With that, Dren is actually going to focus his ire specifically on you. You hear him say to Rod, even though he seems to be shaking with a combination of the fear effect you know you've placed on him, and also suppressed eagerness despite it. And he says to Rod, "Get lost. This one's mine." And he is going to actually make these attacks against you regular, because he would have advantage from another effect, but disadvantage from the fear. So, Great Axe 1, 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
Second
but
attack.
I'm pretty sure I cannot be disarmed from this weapon.
It's not disarming you in that sense.
Okay. Yeah, so those will both hit, but both are, I believe. Nope. Slashing is the one I don't resist yet.
All right. As he just starts
19.
to lay into you, he's slower than you are. You can attack 3 times in quick succession. He takes more hefty swings. He winds up a lot more things. It drags him back a bit. You can tell just with your fighter's eye on this that this is the case.
Yep.
All right. Tia was
Hello.
going to go for the wolf.
Hello.
Yep, I'm here.
Hello. However, she also sees Calda shooting around the corner. She grimaces, and you hear, "Oh no!" However, she does not have the movement to get all the way up to you because 5, 10, 15. Yep, 10 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. She could get about there with her regular movement. Kind of slogging through. And just find her sheet. There we go. All right, and let's see. What is she going to do? She's
She just
going
gives up.
to.
She drops the weapon and gives up, that's all.
If only. Interesting idea, but a bit of a poor one, but she's gonna probably try it anyway. So, Calda, yeah, you're gonna almost certainly... Yeah, no,
Okay.
she's not gonna try it. She knows. She probably knows better after talking with you for a while.
Alda, you said anything about herself, though, Aria?
She's seen you fight, too.
I'm joking.
She knows you're strong. She knows you were very strong, so she's not gonna do anything that requires a strength saving throw on you.
I'm just being a little shit.
Yep, that's fair. So,
Alda just asked prodding questions, just saying. She didn't say anything about herself.
that's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
All right. She's going to point at you, Calda, and she's going to cast a spell. She casts Acid Arrow at you. 21, I'm pretty sure it's going to hit.
Ooh.
That's 10 acid damage. At the end of your next turn, you're going to take another 2d4. So, we're going to try to remember that. And she's going to call back to Eulalia, "Get to shelter!" The
So nice bit of shelter
Marlith.
there if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm sure. The Marlith, currently doesn't know much of what's going on, but can hear a scuffle going on out there. And is actually going to get out here be... Yeah, she's gonna, like, slide a little deeper into the water than she really might have expected. But she's
I
going
do
to...
quote, it is a large size hole.
It is, yes. She's gonna slide way further in. She's going to need to use some extra movement in order to get out of there. So let's see, that was 20 feet. Yep.
Is it not half movement through that sludge in the first place?
This was solid ground.
Okay.
And then
It's still the extra 10 would be.
No, the half movement is when you fall into a hole. It's not. It doesn't compound with the
No, I just mean like
Oh, like the corner
difficult
space.
terrain.
All of
Was it
this
not-
was solid ground that she moved on for the most part until she hit about here.
Okay.
A little bit up here, but not by much.
Okay.
She's gonna drag herself slightly out of the hole, and then there's going to be a few problems. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be bad.
That's reassuring.
Kane.
Yep.
You get attacked with the tail at a reach of 10 feet.
Yep, that will
19
hit.
hits. 12 bludgeoning damage. You are
I have
grappled
6.
and restrained.
Sounds good.
Alright. The tail is currently occupied. She kind of like threw the tail between Dren and Rod, like pushed Rod out of the way, let's say just for the sake of visual. You're still in place, however, your movement is 0, you have disadvantage on various attacks,
Typical
and
restrained.
then she is going to turn to the Wolf Alsana, who is the only hostile creature within 5 feet of her.
Yep.
This is gonna hurt. However, oh wait, okay. You had the choice when you shifted of keeping the cloak outside the wolf. Is the wolf wearing the cloak?
I mean, I assumed you wouldn't let me do that, but if so, I'll do it.
Technically, wild shape is weird in that respect. I
Yep.
think that you have the choice of certain... Okay, hold on a
Yeah, it's a
second. let
GM.
me
It's
read-
I looked it up as the GM's gray area.
Okay.
The general understanding is that if it's something that could feasibly be worn by the animal, then it is possible.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's very
Well,
much GM
sorry.
gray area.
I think
Just
that a...
one really fast thing.
Mhm.
She's immune to poison, right? The snake lady?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure in case Sting Cloud happened to be a problem.
Yep, nope. Stinking Cloud was not a problem for her.
It was all coordinated.
So, Snake Lady is... I'm going to allow the disadvantage on some first strikes, because I think that a giant direwolf could feasibly still have a cloak on without having too much trouble
I mean,
with
it came off the Displacer Beast, so it's roughly
Yeah.
the size.
At the very least, it's a very cool looking snake.
Cloak.
Snake.
Words are hard,
Something.
y'all.
Something. Alright, so disadvantage. Does a 15 hit a direwolf?
Probably. Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and take that. All of these are at normal from then on.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2,
Miss.
3,
Miss.
4,
Hit.
5.
Hit. I'm out of wolf.
Alright, and 6, and Alsana form takes the additional 14 plus whatever was left over after wolf.
14
So, go ahead.
And 3, so 17.
Yep, go ahead and poof Alsana in right there or right there.
No, not
I'm
right
gonna-
there.
Yeah, yes, right there. You were within reach of this thing.
I mean, up until now.
You were within reach of it for the last strike.
Okay. I would have been in reach of something over there, too.
You could just roll a d4.
I'm gonna roll a d2.
Okay.
You're allowed to say I'm just there if I'm just there, but it's just
I mean,
not.
You're just there.
Okay, then yeah, fine. Like
Alright.
I just don't like the reasoning, but if it's like, nah, you're just there, it's okay. I can't say anything against that.
It's your turn.
Yep. Okay. 8 hit points, guys.
Yep.
Let's see. Once again, everything is different. Remind me, is casting a spell off a wand considered casting a spell in terms of 2 leveled spells at once?
No, because that's using an item, I believe. If it's
Okay.
built, if
Yeah.
it's something built into the wand.
All right. Yep. And then she's gonna use the unicorn wand to cast the spell Evil and Good.
Okay, interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and have the write up for that, please, so I can
I'll
make sure I know what
paste
I'm
the
doing.
relevant part.
Thank you. All right, protects you. All right, a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Good to know. All right, there's your action.
Bonus action. She is going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do a healing word again. At. Yeah, I need it 4th level. Haha.
Okay.
12 hit points. 2-1-1.
Oh, those dice.
All right.
Those dice.
And guys, do I walk out or not?
I can get you out next turn.
Yeah. All right.
At least one of my attacks are bound to hit. If not, I'll action search, get you out of there. It's fine.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
That'll be your turn then.
Okay.
She'll
I'll
yell over
start-
to Alaris to get him oriented over here.
20, 30. Yeah, even if I start him from where he was, Rod can get up to you handily. He looks over to Dren and Kane beforehand. Kane wrapped up in the snake, Dren not seeming to care too much. Sorry! He runs over towards you, Calda. You see him raising a fist as he charges. Sorry! I really am!
He's the one
And-
person I believe who's actually sorry.
He's going to 28 to hit. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw,
Yep.
please.
Okay. 22.
All right, you're good. He hits
Yep.
again. 12 to
Miss.
hit. Hits once more.
Yep.
Another
They're gone.
Constitution saving throw. You are stunned until the end of Rod's
Bastard.
next turn.
I knew what was happening. I knew. Wait.
Do you have your thing on there? You
I'm
do.
checking something. Okay.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
Okay. So, currently you are stunned, so keep that in mind. And he's gonna kind of, he'll use a little bit of movement to track around you a little bit and keep an eye on everything around. Elaris, I believe that you have a save to make. Let me remind everybody what it is. You have to make
Constitution
a
save.
Constitution saving throw, please, against poison.
Also, John, you're muted if you aren't aware.
All right, you fail the save. You are in this cloud of greenish gas. You take a breath without thinking, and it begins to burn inside your nose, inside your throat, down into your chest. You start to hack and cough and retch. Your head is spinning. It's going to take you a bit to get yourself under any kind of control. You spend your action that turn doing this. However, you do technically have movement. However, you are also blind in here. You don't know exactly what's going on.
Further, John, if you're there, you're muted. I'm not sure why.
You might have background noise.
Maybe.
Alsana did yell over to him again.
Yeah.
Fuck, Ariel.
Yes.
I want a mulligan.
What do you want, a mulligan?
I want inspiration.
All right, go ahead and make that con save with another roll. Let's see what advantage does to you. You make it just barely. You start. That one hit you solidly in the side of the head, and for a moment you start to feel that dizzy, reeling, spinning feeling as well. But then you just firm up. You shake it off, and you focus again.
I forgot I had that. Thank you for letting me use that.
Yep. And you get one. All right, John, I am not sure what you were measuring or what you'd like to do because you are muted. Can John hear us? I know he can hear us. He rolled that con save when I asked him to.
Yeah, he's measuring.
Why am I muted?
You've been
Good
muted this whole time, man.
question.
That's in you.
That wasn't me.
It was. If it was server muted, you wouldn't have been able to mute it.
Okay. Fucking okay. I wanted to follow the sound of Alsana's voice, but also once I exit sort of stay
Alright.
in this sort of range here.
If you follow the sound of Alsana's voice, you would go this way. So you'd be
Yeah, but
coming
like
out.
still follow the the ground
Alright.
here.
Hmm.
Perception check for him to orient himself.
That's gonna be kind of odd for you because Alsana is very that way, and you don't know quite what the ground is like here.
You know what? I'm fine.
hard.
I'm fine with moving this way.
Okay. It is going to take you a little extra movement to get there. Probably be about 20 feet movement if you go
Yeah,
there.
I don't
Okay.
mind.
All right. But that gets you out of the cloud.
Ugh. Fuck it, I'm burning another Misty Step.
All right, that would be your bonus action. It doesn't say anything about not having a... No, wait.
Have you read the chat, John, out of curiosity?
I think
What?
you...
Calda's saying she's got Eulalia.
She's got Eulalia. Okay.
But either way, that boat is a good position to shoot from.
However,
Except for choice.
it doesn't say that you don't have a bonus action from Stinking Cloud, so...
If you don't have an action, you don't have a bonus action.
That's where I'm worried. That's what I'm worried about, because
Oh.
I had a feeling I read that somewhere.
Yep, that's how it works.
All right.
Okay, then
So, yeah.
I have nothing. I just have.
You've got about 10 more feet of movement, but that would just get you
I
kind
have
of into
nowhere
the...
to go.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
just back into the swamp and back into the difficult terrain.
It's very fair, yes.
Oh, this sucks. Okay.
All right.
Oh, God.
I just miss being able to cast like fireball on things. Such a good spell.
A request, Alaris. Could you take one step up to hopefully get hit? Because I can't.
Okay.
A fair point.
Sorry, but I'd rather you go down and I can get you up than I go down and you can't really get me up without a potion.
You gotta wait.
I know.
I can get you up as a bonus action. Also, you have advantage on death saves if you're near me.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Forgot about that ability.
It's never come up yet since she got
Fair
it.
enough.
All right. 20.
Ah, there we go. How many... Do you resist... You're immune to cold, resist necrotic, resist...
No, I'm
radiant.
immune to magical necrotic and I'm immune to magical cold.
That's awesome. Is there non-magical necrotic?
The caveat of the shrines are magical damage of that type.
Yeah, I'm
And
just trying to think, is there? I'm just trying to think if there's an enemy that does non-magical necrotic.
I mean, just undead with any attack, any melee attack. That does
I
it.
suppose. Well, necrotic magic's keeping them alive. Anyways,
GM opinion.
yeah, just a thought. I guess like general like rot and stuff like that.
Advantage on death saving throws? Yeah, as long as you're not incapacitated.
Yep. Which I'm thinking you're aiming to fix that right now.
It depends. It
Kim,
really
she
depends.
She can't see over the
Can't
dome. It's 20
see,
feet tall.
yeah.
See with the dome, yeah.
I was just saying she can't see.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna make sure that it's not... Yeah, that doesn't require sight.
That's a shame.
20-foot radius sphere.
No.
She knows where Alsana is. Alsana's been yelling.
I knew I should have put her in the thing instead. Oh well.
So, yeah. Technically, she would hit the snake as well. She could probably scoot it over one and... Nah,
Ain't
she'd
that
still...
good?
No, not really. So she's gonna also hit her ally, just incidentally. However, Dren, Kane, and all them are out. However, it's gonna hit Elaris and Calda.
Dragon.
That was Asana, not Calda.
My bad, yes, Alsana. Calda, you're fine.
I'm gonna start referring to you guys as your player names rather than your character names at this point. Like
You
fuck.
already do that. That's no change.
No, I see. I only do that when I get frustrated enough in a session. I'm just gonna start that way. From now
No,
on.
you've called Ariel Rosalie multiple times.
I meant the other way around.
So, oh god!
Yep, okay.
Quick intelligence saving throws from the two of you.
I don't think it matters for me, but we'll see.
This is the one for the Marlith. Okay, okay. Success, success. And Elaris,
No.
fail. You take a full 34 psychic damage. And you have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, you roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. You can make another intelligence save at the end of each of your turn to end this effect. Alsana, you take half damage and do not have muddled thoughts.
So that's down to
17 psychic damage.
Okay. That's a
Yeah,
good
Alsana's
sound.
not looking good, guys.
That's a good sound. That's a good sound.
3.
Yep.
Mhm.
And the GM has her revenge finally for all the shit I've pulled this entire campaign.
Alrighty.
Calda.
Alright. Misty, step onto the boat.
Okay.
You know how last
oh.
night you messaged me about halfling nimbleness?
Yes.
Does that work with jumping? Because
In what way?
this is 20 feet. So if I jump on top of her, then move here,
How high is that wall, first of all?
20 feet.
Technically, it's 20 feet from the point I
But-
picked.
But
Oh, no, 20 foot diameter. Sorry, 20 foot diameter. 10 feet from the point I picked.
No, how tall is it?
It's.
I had the feeling it's 60
I'll click it again.
feet
20
long,
It's 20 feet high. I was looking at the spell. It's
20 feet
high.
high.
But
Okay.
I can technically jump 3 times normal, and the 3 times the 18.
But
high,
you can't
high jump are
do
different.
you can't do more than
Yeah.
your movement. And
Okay.
it's non-Euclidean though.
Yeah, I'm asking about because non-Euclidean.
Hold on,
That's
I'm checking
okay.
my jump.
If not, then
Do you need a bonus action?
You can jump 3 times higher, right?
yeah, I can jump 3 times higher.
You can jump straight over that and land on her side with no problem. It is 3
Yeah.
plus your modifier, which is 7, times 3 is 21. You're fine.
Okay.
You don't even need a jump. Sorry, you don't even need a movement.
Technically she does need movement to
Oh,
get over
sorry,
there.
if you move
because
at least 10
it's
feet. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I need to move 10 feet through the high jump?
Not with the boots, I don't think.
Not with the
What?
boots.
Not with the boots, that's right.
Not with the boots.
Yep,
You're
So
good.
okay.
you can just leap.
Yeah,
You'll
you
leap.
Okay, this is another question. Is this land?
You
is-
don't know.
Loosh.
Ariel?
Yes.
No one stepped there, to be fair.
It's watery.
Just land on her.
Just
I
land
know,
on
but I can't attack her in her same...
But you can move 5 feet after. You only move expecting 20 feet.
I'll jump on top of you, Lelia.
Okay. I feel like
Goes
that's
around,
a
comes around.
little- I feel like that's a little bit of damage, but probably not a ton. I'm gonna
Dex
go ahead
save
and
versus.
roll.
I mean, to be fair, the snake fell from 10 feet
Yeah.
above. This is from 20 feet above.
I
Yeah.
weigh 95 pounds and I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
heavy armor.
All right, I'm gonna give her a quick dexterity saving throw.
I'm like
I-
moving into her space, like impeding it. I'm
Yep.
also size small. So,
Okay, I'm gonna say that she might not take all of the damage, but you can go ahead and roll. Let's see, you jump 20 feet
2d6
in the
technically.
air. Technically, it's 2d6. She managed to evade some of it, so roll 1d6 just for oof damage, and she does not. Actually, roll me another. No, she does not get knocked prone. All right, that hurt.
okay. So am I
Technically
on?
con save? For
Technically,
concentration?
technically, yes.
I hear someone squeaking into the room
Am
in my
I
house. It's very
standing,
terrifying.
Ariel? I really need to know if I'm standing or not.
You're standing.
Oh thank God.
You have the damage reduction.
You're standing.
Damage reduction?
Your armor.
didn't take any
That's not. Oh, okay, never
She
mind.
didn't take damage.
I remembered it for Rod because I had to add 3. I'm gonna hit her.
Okay.
Better.
kidding.
Just fuck her up.
Wallop her.
17
Do it.
hit? That
How do you
is-
want to do that?
Cut her head off.
Just leave her mouth intact. That's all I request.
Yep. Just like you really disappointed me. You really fucking did just chop her head off.
Just as you see her start to reach towards you with this
She has a mouth
trail
gun.
of start of magic trailing from her fingertips, you take off her head from her shoulders
All right.
and she slumps over.
Devin, would you like to meta because someone did chop it off and you didn't give anything for?
Say that again.
Would you like to meta about something because you made a disapproving sound?
We were saying before we might revive her, remember?
That's fine.
When?
I believe as long as it's the killing blow, you can recover that killing blow.
Okay.
You
I
can
don't know.
put a-
I
put a
didn't know if
head back on
dismemberment
that.
worked.
All right, I'm gonna say that if you want to reflavor it, you can. Either way, she's dead.
Okay. Knife through the throat then.
Yeah.
All right.
Not entirely chopped off, but just full.
Yeah, I just
Jugular.
didn't
Wait.
want flavor to like cut off a route. Is all.
Do you need jugular?
You do
No.
technically, but it takes a while. You technically, okay, she doesn't need the jugular for the talking.
like-
No.
I'm stabbing her through the throat. Something's gonna get fucked up there. I'm
Fair way,
sorry.
that's
I'm
fine.
really getting really biological.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're
Okay,
fine.
I'm just gonna. Whoosh.
Again, remember, healing magic probably.
Not the healing magic we currently have.
You turned her windpipe into a mail slot. It's okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty sure if Alsana wants to, she could reach in and play her own vocal cords.
Oh dear God. So well done. Anything
So
else
thinking-
on your turn, or
So stinking cloud is gone.
Stinking cloud
Yeah.
is gone.
oh, that is absolutely gone.
She's dead. Are you guys giving up now? I'm talking to Tia and Rod. Dren, you can go
Here.
fuck yourself.
Throw the head over top.
Damn it. Kane, what are you gonna do?
Do exactly what you think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Break
slash it
out,
at him.
break out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting.
If you can, if you've got the room for it, could you possibly give me
I can
advantage
get, yeah,
on
I
the
can
snake?
get you. Advantage. I can't do it on the snake.
Okay.
I can't move.
Also, you have disadvantage on your attacks. Also, the snake, the instant that she went down, the snake almost seemed to shudder and then refocused harder, gripping the swords and rearing up.
Yeah, so my biggest priority, honestly, is getting the 2 right armors out of there. So this is, it should automatically disadvantage it because I have restrained clicked, but if it doesn't, I'll just reroll it.
All right. Attacking
It didn't.
Dren, I
Okay,
take
roll
it.
second time. Yeah, Dren. 22.
22 still hits. I'm going to take the 12 and 6 for
Alsana, get out of there.
18.
All right. Can Alsana, with her broom, go like 20 feet this way and 20 feet in the air?
I can't see the direction you're moving.
I'm talking to the GM.
I
It's
believe
not showing.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-Euclidean.
20 feet diagonal, basically.
Okay, and second attack. Where's my sword? I should have. I forgot to click again. Hold on. Sorry. 15.
15 just hits,
Okay,
I believe.
and
Yes.
good.
7 and 8 is let's
15.
see. 15.
15
okay.
cut to half to 8. And
Yep.
sorry, I'm trying to click. I think it's not going because I hit disadvantage.
Okay, who are you rooting
Alaris. Yeah, Alaris, get out of there.
for? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
So I'll
15 feet of
I'll
movement, no
move
opportunity
back
attack.
this way. Would this be fine?
You've got
You could hop.
yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Yep.
Yeah, he had 10. That was
Yeah.
only 10 feet, so he's fine.
You're good. You're good.
Cool. That's good. That's all I need.
Meta thing.
Right.
Could you surge and get Calda in there?
She only has 1 reaction to move, but I can move her 15 feet.
That's what I mean.
Assuming,
Like,
she,
yeah.
assuming she doesn't get halved.
That's all she needs.
Can I jump? I can jump as a movement.
Technically.
It's pretty funny.
However, you
Just-
still only have half the movement available. But
It's
yes.
still 15 feet.
15 feet.
Okay.
Look where I'm
Yeah.
measuring, Ariel.
Okay. You.
I can't see what's
Hmm.
measuring.
I'm not sure. That's because
not
she's
water?
on- This is the Wall of Thorns, is the thing,
No.
and it is very thick. You know
Uh,
what?
Oh.
You're
sorry.
on the outside of
I'm
it.
I'm also size small.
Yeah,
So
you
the-
could do it.
I
I'd
do have
allow.
the token of a medium-sized creature.
I could allow. All right. What are you doing, Kane?
And my final attack also on Dren because fuck this motherfucker.
Hmm.
Um,
Dear God, disadvantage 23. All right.
Yeah, get out of there, Calda.
Cool.
4, 25.
Boing.
I'm here.
Possibly even hop on the broom. Like honestly,
I would rather have melee. Wait.
I just mean because the Alsana moves before you do.
she's not gonna get closer to that.
Personally, I
hop
thought
on the-
ultimate was better.
I'll hop on the broom for my bonus action. Yeah, not as a bonus action, but hop on the broom because I have something to use as a bonus action when my turn comes up.
It's also technically movement to mount up something. So, do you have enough movement or no?
No, that's 15.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'm gonna stay there and do something later.
Okay.
You are very
Um,
firmly on the ground right now.
Yes, I am.
And I will superiority dice.
Okay.
Sorry, secondary win.
Yeah,
It's not
second.
I can't talk. I'm trying.
Your level.
It is
Your
okay.
level.
I think I forgot last time. Dren's supposed to remake that frightened save at the end of his turn, isn't he?
Either way, it ends at the end of my turn. Or beginning of my turn.
Okay.
Also,
Alright.
technically, would I have had advantage because reckless or no? Because of his reckless. I don't know if he did reckless or not.
He was not reckless.
Um. Okay, sorry, just counting something. I did a reposition, frighten, reposition. Okay, I've got the right number of dice.
Yep.
All right. And I can't move. So.
And right
go.
now,
Oh,
Dren
Nettie's here.
has. Huh.
Sorry, that's my friend in the background.
Dren has advantage on all attacks specifically against you right now.
Yep.
And advantage from your being restrained by the snake. That's
Double
double
advantage,
advantage.
okay.
Ready?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
27 to hit, 7 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Doesn't do much. 25 to hit, 10 slashing damage. I'm a little disappointed. I knew I should have.
You are fine.
I knew I should have made him more about the damage. Oh well. That's
So it's
okay.
17 total. Oh right, he doesn't have 3 attacks.
No, he only has 2.
Sweet.
Baby.
I'm still
not-
up on HP for this turn.
I'm not necessarily great at making imposing villains sometimes. So
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You made some. You just feeble-minded someone last session.
Yeah. Also, this snake is a
It was
bitch and a half. The villain may not
I
be a
didn't
problem.
make
This
that
entire
one.
encounter sucks. For us, I mean, it's a great encounter, but like, fuck.
20. And she can get another 10 up there. Tia is going after you, Calda. There are some tears in the corners of her eyes.
She's already dead.
Oh, she was your friend, or was she paying you?
You little! And she's going to reel back and she's going to slash out at you with her
Can I-
long sword.
Can I be
Yes?
the worst for a second?
Hmm?
Calder, you have 2d4 acid damage that you owed.
Oh yes,
I'm okay.
that is right. I forgot about
As it finally
Oh,
works
fuck,
its
I
way
rolled
through the
it.
creases in the armor.
think yours, Ariel.
Take the 2.
Yeah, take the
I'm
two.
supposed- I'm
Take the
supposed to
two.
roll
We
that,
take
so,
those. We take those.
You rolled it. I accidentally rolled it because I just heard 2d4 and I went, dice.
Twice.
Glad we math bucks.
You got the satisfaction of dice and also minimal damage.
Good combo.
Uh, Yep. So she is going to lash out at you
physically.
flavor-wise wildly. However, it doesn't actually do anything to her attacks. So
Someone should
that's
throw her
going
into the
to
wall
be
of thorns.
a 13 that misses, a 17,
Oh, that just hit.
11 slashing damage, and a 26 for 6 slashing damage.
Oh, that definitely is.
But reduced by 6 total because of the
No,
-3.
wait.
Oh, it's magical. That's right.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So that's 17 total. So I can't do math.
Yep.
One
Least we
I'm
got
second.
gonna die here.
17 total.
Okay.
All right. Let me make sure that she does not have a bonus action here that I am forgetting about, just in
Well-
case.
You did forget about one thing, but I'm okay with it.
Probably I forgot about a lot of things in all of this.
There's a lot going on, to be fair.
Yeah.
She attacked 3 times.
Yep.
She moved.
Yep.
She doesn't have any fun bonus actions that I can see.
I don't want to remind you of it now.
Mhm.
Actually, because she's attacking me, I will. Doesn't she have Booming Blade?
Yeah, but that would
Eh,
require
she
her
does.
to only
But
do one
that's-
attack.
Yeah.
a turn.
I've been
Yeah.
moving a lot.
She didn't. She chose not to use it. She chose to go
Okay.
full.
Yeah.
So-
It would have missed
Just
anyways because the
wondering.
first attack was a 13.
Also fair. I was just wondering.
All right, the Maralith, now suddenly starved for other targets,
And somehow affected by the death of the
Mhm.
chick.
and you know what? She's going to do something interesting. Kane, you feel the tail loosen and release you from the grapple.
Oh dear.
Oh, equal opportunity restrainment? Sure.
While grappling, she can't move.
Oh, that's right.
So she is going to release you from that.
Hello.
Why is she
And-
chasing? Why is she such a punk bitch? Sorry.
I'm 20 feet up in the air.
I don't
Yep.
like those.
Alsana is 20 feet up in the air, so she cannot actually reach Alsana right now. means
I'm in
technically-
danger.
She's going to be right underneath. So Alsana, if you could offset yourself just slightly.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, by the way, I found a thing. Ari, you should be able to right-click Osana's token and bring it up a layer,
Yes.
basically to make her on top, so she can still move, but you can also control the Merilith.
It's just more convenient in a way to be like, okay, could you scoot off a little bit so it's not
Okay.
like
There you go.
you're not in the same space technically. All right, and this is going to be fun. Right now, we're going to go ahead and do a tail attack on Calda. 28 to hit.
Jesus!
Oh wait, that should not be advantage. That was a natural one.
It was.
Oh,
That
shit.
was a natural one. My bad. My bad.
No worries.
So you missed. Okay. And then there's going to be attacks on Calda and Alaris both. And she's going to go basically 3 on each. So, Calda, 1.
Yep.
18 hit.
Can someone dismember this bitch? My god.
3. Does a 16 hit you?
That's a mess.
Okay. So
Are
the
these
first 2
magical?
hit, they are magical.
So 32 damage on you.
Hey, can you see my HP bar, Ariel?
I
Do
cannot.
you have that?
No.
Okay, because I was thinking like you wanted something fun.
Is it
Do
fun?
you want to watch a lot of green turn into a lot of gray?
You know what? HP go down?
And on Ilaris, 14 to hit.
No,
Oh my god.
No.
Natural
Damn.
1. 15 to hit.
just hits.
This
But
motherfucker is just slashing
is
at
that
you.
non-magical?
It is
It
magical.
doesn't matter. We resist magical altogether. Sorry, slashing
Oh
altogether.
shit.
No.
Oh,
it's
wait, no,
only
sorry.
physical.
That's incorrect. Not magical. Sorry. I got excited.
Fuck. All right.
Yep, it is magical.
But it was
Okay.
damage.
I am. Ugh.
All right, that was her turn. Alsana,
Which of
little snake lady below you.
the two of the ones down there are looking the worst?
Between Rod and Tia.
No, between Calton and Alaris.
Oh,
I think it's called a.
Oh, 15 health.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Uh.
It's okay. Heal yourself. Miss-
Also,
How
very
about
bad.
how about all of the above?
Oh yeah, you got that spell.
Hey.
Creatures in a
Can
30
can I make a
foot
request?
Mm.
Could you move like 15 feet to the right first? Or like just enough to get
You-
Kane in range.
She can choose the point. She
Yeah.
chooses a point within
Oh,
60
that's
feet.
right.
And yes,
Yes.
it goes boof outward from there.
Yep.
So, 18 hit points to all of your friends.
Also, let's go float over to here, and to herself. Which, oh boy. And she's just gonna yell, "Get the snake on the ground! Something! I need advantage against her.
Can I ask for what ability?
I need advantage against her."
I can't do anything without disadvantage on my attacks, so.
There's nothing I can do for
I
advantage.
can
but...
give myself advantage.
You try to knock her prone. No, she'd get up before my turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do.
The only thing I could do is a range attack, but I need to not be fighting Dren.
Yep. Basic request then, like Kane, if you kill Dren within your next attack's action surge, maybe.
Significantly doubt it.
Yeah, just if.
Yeah.
Other than that, that was my action. I don't have anything immediately for bonus action. That'll be your turn.
Okay.
No, we're doing fucking healing potions as a bonus action, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. What's the?
Which one? Greater?
Yeah. What's the greater?
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4 for greater.
Greater, yes. I should know this. I play for Evis.
We should know a lot of things that we don't know when we're stressed out.
I just never remember.
Very fair.
Greater.
Nice.
superior
Very
to-
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'm not in the red anymore. I'm still in a rather warm orange, but not red.
By Pokemon standards, you don't hear the bad music.
Yep.
All right.
Although in black and white, it's the good music.
And
Okay,
Ron
fair enough.
wakes up.
All right.
And
Devin, that is the first thing of taste you've said today.
looks
Yikes.
over at Tia. Are we still doing this? And there's just a scream from Tia as she continues to swing at Calda.
Can Kane scream
Oh,
no
okay.
in response?
And yes, we can.
Make your choice, with or without her.
Sorry, Ilaris. This is bad. And he's going to make 2
Don't you
dart attacks on you with advantage for reasons. Oh,
I really hate your reasons today, Ariel.
motherfucker?
I can't wait to find the
That's
part.
okay. The second one avoided a 19.
all right. So does a 15 hit?
Yes, both hits.
All right. So
I need
17.
better armor.
Are his darts
This
here
is
magical?
not magical.
Yeah,
These
okay.
are not magical.
4 and 5.
Also, I was gonna yell it. Take the twins
it's
alive.
It's in our favor, 3 and 5.
All right, Elaris, it is now your turn.
I'll basically just get like I'll take one of the twins. Just so help me. It's just I'm basically asking Alsana, just please don't let me die to the snake monster. I'm taking Rod. Alive, but like still
Perforated.
perforated. You know what?
Alive, but with
range.
leaks.
He's within range. He's going to turn around, and he is going to one.
Oh
Yes.
god.
Two.
Oh, hell
That's an
yes.
Eldritch.
Yeah, that is. Roll
That's
out all
12
those
d8,
dice.
isn't it?
Do you have a spell
I
slot?
get to
left?
I get to double the Eldritch Smite.
Do you have a spell slot left to use it though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have 3 spell slots.
yeah.
I have 1 left, so that's 12d8.
Fucking Team Rod is it's blasting off
Go.
again. He's into the horizon.
No, I'm aiming for this one, but it's 10. Oh fuck. Can
Oh,
I
you're
angle it
aiming
so
that
it's
at the
1, 2,
snake.
3?
Oh,
Yeah, so 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Could I potentially?
oh, that's right. It's AOE.
It's AOE.
That's right. He can hit the snake and hit both of them.
Could I
Potentially.
potentially?
I did not see your 1, 2, 3. Are you doing the arrow?
No, it's
Everyone's arrows aren't.
Oh,
apparent.
all the 3. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's an AOE.
Let me just double check. Is it a 15-foot AoE?
It's a
I can never
10-foot.
remember. Hold on a second. Are you?
Aiming at the snake.
Hold on. Goes to blast. What do you?
Is it targets you choose?
All creatures within 10 feet of the target must make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw. They take 2d8 force damage on a fail save, or half as much on a success. And that's all creatures within 10 feet of the target, except the target and the wielder of the weapon. So you would be getting called in this.
You know what? Screw it. I'm aiming for Rod then. And then
Yeah.
it'll hit the snake.
Okay. It'll hit the snake, but it will not hit Tia.
Yeah.
All right.
Calder can take Tia.
The smite is going to be on
Tia's good for a
Rod.
choice.
Yes.
Go ahead. All right. I'm going to
Jesus, with that
I'm
smite.
going
I'm gonna
to
take
liquefy
the-
this man.
I'm going to take the first 2d8 for the snake's damage. So that's 7 if she fails the dexterity saving throw. Real quick. Let me go ahead and get that. That is magic.
Meantime, Alaris, keep in mind the extra 10 temp HP.
The
Yep.
15, she succeeds on the save. She takes half of the 7, rounded up. She takes 4 damage off of that.
Right, and the 10 necrotic on Rod.
Rod,
So 65 plus 26 is 80, 91 plus 10 necrotic is 101 damage. Holy shit!
that is exactly what he had left. So how do you want to do that to Rod?
Eat him alive.
Aim at his feet and just blast him off again.
Team Rod is blasting off again!
Like, I imagine he goes like a good 40 feet in the air and then lands in the muck, like head down, and it's just his feet are sticking out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Completely
He can
like.
kind of- he kind of his body makes a furrow in the muck at the edge of this island. He just kind of slumps. He almost looks
There's a
like
rod-shaped hole in a tree.
There's
Yes.
both of his arms are out and laying on the slope of the mud and earth going into the water. His
The
legs are
rod-shaped hole in the
completely in the
ground, yeah.
water. He almost looks like he might be relaxing in a natural fissure, if it not for the fact that his head is slumped sideways and there's a little trail of blood coming down the side of it.
Also, he doesn't have a shirt anymore.
By the way,
Like
He
full
barely had a shirt to begin with, but
do you know what the
Completely
craziest stat to me
big.
is so far?
Hmm?
Despite the fact that that was an absolutely ridiculous level of damage, Alaris at level 14?
Yeah.
Calda at level 9 did more damage in one attack.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's a paladin, man. That is
That's
the.
paladin. Yeah.
This is an absolutely optimized sharpshooter, warlock, crossbow, given a +3 weapon, warlock, my dude.
Those are very good consistently, whereas paladins are great in jumps and bursts. It's not a fair comparison. Anyways,
I think I'm
And-
great.
Oh my god.
anything
I
else?
think you're great too, Calda.
Yes.
We all think Calda's great. Calda's the best of us.
Yes, this is Alaris doing his best Calda impression. It's not that good. He's level 12, by the way.
Level 12?
you,
Okay.
you could be shorter.
Yes.
Elaris,
Yeah, I imagine
anything else in your turn?
drop to his knees and just boom.
Johnny, you
But,
done?
I have one more attack.
Um,
Oh, that's right. That's one attack.
Yes.
the next
Fuck.
person is an attack. Yeah.
Just take this fucking snake out, please.
I'm trying.
Could you go for the one in the back?
The one in the back.
Go for you.
Go for Tia.
I would like
She
to
has
go
less
for
health. You might be able to take her down before her next turn.
The reason I was
Alright.
saying snake is because she's got low AC.
I'm
You can
going
sharpshooter.
to Hail Mary it with a sharp. I'm going to Hail Mary Tia with a sharpshooter.
All right.
Ah, of course.
I don't think it would.
Never
it wouldn't have
works.
anyways. That wouldn't have hit anyways though.
Yeah.
Also, the reason it might not be working is because when I was using your sheet last time, your sharpshooter didn't have the -5, so I fixed that.
Yeah. I know.
Anything else? Is that all? I believe that was your bonus action to charge it, and then your action was the 2
Yep.
shots.
Yep. That's all I
Okay.
got.
Eulalia is out of this fight.
Slightly out of commission.
Completely,
Okay.
exclusively out of commission.
bonus action snake. You know what I'm doing.
Oh
yeah.
hell yes!
Okay,
Hell
Oh, this is a
yes.
fiend. Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Fiend. One.
Let me see.
Hell yeah.
However, she is going to. Yeah, that would still hit. That would hit. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Christ,
Let me
Calder,
just.
you're terrifying.
Um.
Alright, I have a second attack.
Okay.
Is any of that
Um,
halved, by the way, just for?
I am double checking that right now. No, none of it is halved. So.
Okay, so that's 19 plus 33, so 52.
52 damage. Oh my god. Yep.
Oh shit!
Wait, how many times was Rod like prior to the? Oh yes.
Oh, I'm just pulling out a calculator. Hold on.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It's a fiend. It's a fiend.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a fiend.
So roll all of those.
Oh my god,
See what
Calder.
I say when I say I? It's like my Ilaris's best called impression isn't
be
quite
fair,
as
to be fair.
good.
To be fair, you did that in one attack. She did it in 2.
80
Yeah, that's
points
fair.
of damage.
Nice.
So that was 133 points of damage in 2 attacks.
Oh wow.
That's very good.
Uh huh.
Oh, you lay into this,
Paladin.
Uh huh.
and she looks taken aback. She looks
Yeah.
like
No shit.
This
Oh,
tiny
I
thing
forgot
just
to use
unleashed.
I forgot to use my bonus action, but I used my mulligan, so I can't.
you used your bonus action for Vow of Enmity.
I did. Thank you. Okay, I felt sad for a second. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I felt sad after doing 133 points of damage in 1 turn.
I was gonna. I
I mean, when you can do more.
divine word it.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, man. At that point, I just accept it. You know, good enough. I'm allowed to make mistakes
No.
at that point.
No.
All
Min
right.
max.
So bonus action. I assume you're not moving.
Yeah.
Nah.
Kane, it's your turn. You are no longer restrained.
There's just this sigh of, oh, I hope they take long enough over there. And bonus action, switch to them. Hold on, let me read something first.
Okay.
Sonic, do you mean to still make that prone, or are you still fine?
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I might be able to do it this turn.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay. Bonus action, swap to mace.
Okay.
Attack on rod, no advantage, disadvantages, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Just straight attack. You're
Ha! Paralyze. Strength saving throw.
All right.
If this works, I can do it. If not, I can't. Oh, and also, just because,
Mhm.
it's a Orcish Fury extra dice.
Okay, go ahead and roll those real quick.
Yep, so, but it's only a d6, because it is, the mace. So, 2d6.
One
So-
of the weapon's damage dice an additional time. Oh,
but-
right, it's critical.
Yeah.
My brain.
So, total of 30 damage.
Okay.
A point 30.
Hold on, no. If it's something on top, if it's something that activates on a crit, it's still only the one die.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it's
Double
24
critical
damage.
works.
So another one. Okay.
Critical is already on a critical. Whatever.
Do. All right, so the paralyze is a strength saving throw. Let's see
Yep.
how that goes. Oh,
Okay, so he is incapacitated. So, my second attack is going to first subsist of me stepping. Here isn't underwater, right?
Where?
Right there, sorry.
No, it's not. And
Okay.
you can actually move through this swamp. I'll just tell you, you'd have to go around this square. There is
Oh.
a sliver of land connecting these two that is
No,
safe.
that's fine. I just needed extra 5 feet closer to get my javelin range.
Okay.
Just need to find my javelin. I know I have a standard javelin somewhere. Can I just click the javelin of lightning and don't add lightning damage?
I believe so, yes. Yes.
So 21 to hit.
All right, let me just double check a thing. She is going to actually parry that.
Okay.
Knock it
Okay.
away. It does not hit.
In that case, bitch, first of all. And second of all, 19 to hit.
All right.
So will that one hit?
That one will hit.
Distracting strike. Should not be
Um,
14, that should be 9, sorry.
Hang on a second. Are you throwing regular javelins? That's right.
Yeah,
you are.
I only have regular javelins.
So that's a 7 piercing damage. That is regular, so it's non-magical.
Yep.
So that is half. To 4.
Yep. And sorry, that should be 9 damage, not 14. My strength got in there.
And distracting strike. Okay.
Yeah, so next attack roll, give advantage. That's all I can do for advantage. That's my
I'll
last
deal with
ability
it.
for it.
I'll deal with it.
Yep.
I'm basically gambling, but we'll see.
Let's gamble away. But that being said, he's paralyzed, right?
Yep, he remakes the save at the end of his turn.
Fantastic. Action surge.
Haha. All right, what are we doing?
Just 3 more mace attacks, because unfortunately I can't bonus action again to switch weapons.
Okay.
So, just 1, 2, 3.
I
But
believe
those should have been an advantage. Sorry.
paralyze is an advantage, so
I'll just roll
I'm gonna
3d.
take like the first 2
Oh, I was just gonna check for advantage. It's just faster.
there.
I'm just gonna say, doing the take the first 2 is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Just roll 3 extra d20.
Yeah, but then I don't know which one's whatever.
It's 1-to-1. Anyways.
Okay. The
Yeah,
first
that's
higher hit, but they all hit anyway. 12,
That's
10,
everything
and-
I have within me, so.
So that's 22, 36. That is. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Can I
What are you
throw
doing?
in one more thing?
What are you doing?
Just on that last attack.
Mhm.
Drain life.
All right. Constitution saving
in the
throw.
background.
Yeah, I
Push
can't
off
do anything with
off.
background noise. I'm just pushed
Oh, hang on a second.
Say hi to them.
Paralyzed was a strength saving throw. He had advantage on that.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna roll once more because, yeah.
Wouldn't affect those three anyways.
Yep, it would not affect those attacks. They all hit anyway.
But it would affect the javelin attack because he's not incapacitated, so it's a ranged attack within a functional ally next by or functional enemy.
Roll another d20.
Yep. I
Just
wouldn't have
one?
done the javelin if I'd known that.
I'm
Whatever.
sorry. You
Okay,
still
still
hit.
hits.
Okay, so drain life anyway. Constitution saving throw, which he does not have any advantage on. So we're gonna just go ahead and roll a regular one of those. He makes it.
All right, so just 5 damage in that case, I believe. No, he doesn't take any necrotic damage. Okay.
None, no damage taken, no damage gained by you.
And I'll just get back onto the piece of land then.
All right.
Yeah, I have no spirited dice, no action surge, no second wind, so let's just see how this fucking goes.
A lot of cheap tricks in you. And he's going to go ahead and reel back with the great axe and take swings.
Yep.
Ha! Ooh. With advantage and everything.
Just Kane's doing like 40 different things, and then Trent's over here, unga bunga, smash smash.
Bunga bunga.
To be fair, that was kind of their original beef.
Yep.
Axe go.
To be fair, I had other plans for him, but it relied on him doing something very particular that he has not hit the trigger for yet. So, Tia is still very unhappy. Tia, however, has had a moment to gather herself, so she might... Let's see.
Oh, you're still upset about your little friend.
Oh
No more
my God,
money.
Oh my god, Calda.
Are you a bit upsetty spaghetti there, buddy?
Oh
darn it.
God.
Calda is rubbing
you-
off too much.
Are you feeling
18
down, son?
Called it 18
your
seconds
payday
after
just went.
decapitating a young woman.
Would you like a tissue wisher?
Blade,
God.
17 hits. 9 slashing damage plus 5 thunder. Plus, she's going to use her bonus action to attack you again. That's only a 13
Oh,
hit.
that misses!
When Calder gets cocky, it's terrifying.
Oh, that misses!
And
That's so
the
cute.
Marlith is going to immediately turn on Calda, who did a ton of damage to her very recently.
I'm about to go
That's
down.
fair. Yeah, that's
Just a
fair.
heads up, I'm about to go
21
down.
hit.
Oh no.
Wait. Can you wait a second?
Yep.
I forgot to do the Tia damage. I can't do math, so I need an extra second. Got it!
Okay. So, the tail whips out at you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, that should not be an advantage. Why is it a... That was
You've
a...
got it there for I think the saving throws. It's a
It still
20
hit.
instead.
It's still,
It's a
it's
20.
still a 20.
Still hit.
Alright, which does create
Fuck.
advantage for all
Yep.
of the longswords.
Go for it.
Alright, you are restrained and grappled.
Fuck.
This
My
is bad.
character's down. I would like to remind you my birthday's tomorrow.
Dead.
Wow, that's weapons grade die.
Wow, yeah, that's
Hmm.
emotional meta. Well done.
Yeah.
Alright. Uncaring. Uncaring, the Marlith is still going to keep you in the coils of her tail,
That's fine.
but is going to turn around towards Ilaris.
Just reminding the GM.
Oh fuck, I'm in danger.
You
Attack
just,
2.
you just did
Not
so.
advantage. Goddamn. Same number.
Here's the thing, Alaris, you have stupid amounts of HP. Time you at least you get to use them.
Hmm.
Not stupid amounts.
Good hit.
He
15.
has 110 HP with the D8 hit dice. Fuck you, he doesn't.
Attack number 3 on Ilaris. 25 to hit, 9 slashing.
Technically, it's attack number 4 total.
4 total, but 3 on Ilaris.
Okay, just want to make sure it's counting right.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm
this bitch
counting
has 7
5
attacks per turn. What the fuck?
Hey, do you want to know a fun thing, Connor, that it hasn't come up yet? Ariel specifically decided to use this monster because it would piss
I'm-
you off.
Dead. I'm down.
Alright. Was it the 28 to hit and 12 slashing that did it?
Yeah.
Also, Devin, I can't tell if that was sarcasm or not.
It's not.
Okay. Wait, why would it
Alright.
upset me?
So, 2 of you are down.
We haven't gotten to
and,
it yet.
Oh.
The Marlith is going to, since her last attack would not have been needed for Ilaris, she would not have used it on him. She would have looked up at Alsana, and she would have hefted the blade back and thrown it at you.
Which has double
which is a
disadvantage.
different roll.
A triple
single
disadvantage because it's.
Yeah, these longswords are magical, right?
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
One
Spell magic
disadvantage
as well
from
as
your
cloak.
one from the spell.
Other from the cloak.
I'm counting 2.
Triple if it's the rules for the throwing weapon, because it's not a thrown weapon.
I thought that acted as a makeshift weapon. It's not disadvantage. It just doesn't have your proficiency bonus.
You might be
That's
right.
correct. It's correct. It's just 26 range, but you're within 20 feet.
You're
Okay.
up in the air, but not that high up in the air.
All right.
So she does have 2 disadvantages. Roll
And no proficiency.
3d20. Drop highest 2. Plus just her strength. Oh wait, does she use strength or dex on these? She uses strength.
Okay, yeah, she's smart as shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're long swords.
Good. It's her dex is better than her strength.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So that's a 12.
Does not hit.
All right. The sword just past you and thunk into the
Oh.
earth.
She's down a sword.
Potential.
Sweet.
Alsana.
Okay, right away. Bonus action. Healing word on Calda.
All
Okay.
right, Calder, you're back up.
Let me click. We'll do second.
Is that going to get in the way of 2 leveled spells per turn?
Nope, because the other one isn't casting a spell.
Just making sure.
All right.
Thank
Second thing. She's gonna fly into range.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use the other part of Dispel Good and Evil.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and paste that in.
I think I will.
That's a spell that I wish we got to use more.
Dismissal. All right, as your action, make a melee spell attack. Okay. I'm gonna hit. Go ahead and make your roll.
With advantage from Kane.
She
Wisdom
parries.
save.
Yep.
Fucking god.
As you reach your hand out, one of the swords still in her hands suddenly whips past and knocks your wrist aside.
Yep.
Can I ask a stupid question? You already have the +1 from the wand on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She would parry past that.
Yep.
Really? Really? Her AC was low before. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
I
If
thought
it
I hit
ever,
with I thought I hit with 16 at some point.
you
okay.
should not have. You could have hit some of the others with a 16, but if you ever hit her with a 16, then I mixed up her AC with somebody else's.
Okay.
Right. That's her turn.
All right. Ron's down.
Yep. Oh boy.
Right.
Down. Go ahead and make
Alaris.
a
Advantage.
Death save.
death
Advantage on
saving
it.
throw at advantage. Yep.
Advantage, thank you. God. Oh god, fuck. Con save, right?
Just
That's
Just
very-
click death saving throw on
Yeah,
top.
just click
there
death
is
save.
no bonus to it. It's just a d20, basically.
Fuck.
All right.
18.
You've got 1 success.
Good thing for that advantage. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Calda.
So I just read it over.
Mhm.
Vow of Enmity's still up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Indeed it
Bonus
is.
action. Out of the tail.
All right. Yes.
And you know what's coming.
I'll
Oh,
say
yeah.
that you do have to like displace yourself slightly just to be out of the tail, even if it's just 5 feet, one way or another.
If I misty step, I can go out of Tia's range as well.
Makes sense.
Okay.
All right, 28 hits. And of course, yes. Give me a second. Let me just make sure I'm adding this stuff on the fly.
Okay.
25 damage. How do you want to do this?
Thank fucking god.
Thank god.
Just straight through.
I'm waiting for Call to stab every female enemy in this fight.
Just straight through her, and she just collapses.
Come on,
Calder's
get
just like,
Get the turkey. Go for Tia.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Thank
I will
god.
move this out of the way so you've got a
Thank
clear
god for Calda.
Thanks.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a
Normal.
wrist brace that says what we're called to do. Hell yes!
She had 27 hits and she doesn't have a chance
Yeah,
of like parrying.
Is she still up?
or shielding that. Hold on a second while I do a little math.
Let me know. I have my thing over submit.
I think technically you have to decide before you know if she's still up or not.
Oh, okay.
It's just on hit.
Oh wait, that was adding on to the chain of the other stuff. Plus,
43.
oh hold on, clear,
Oh.
clear. I said.
Also, I will say it's like I'm not trying to kill her. I'm just trying to make her little crocodile tears stop because her little friend is dead.
Hi, are you okay?
Me? No.
She got cussed out at work.
I got cussed out.
Remember when I,
So
remember when I
like
said
she's
who's,
like
remember when I said
already
who's ready to
kinda
commit murder? That wasn't because of the session.
Tia is still up, but she's looking really, really hurt and really, really.
Oh, are you going to give up yet, dear?
Technically, you moved. You would have taken the remainder of that booming blade.
That's how.
13 thunder damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do something fun. I need to see if it works though.
Mhm.
I'm checking a magic item. 1 sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use the mimetic stone to get half of that.
I wondered if you would.
Good.
Okay.
I was waiting. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh wait.
It would
I
have been a
already
reaction.
have it equipped.
You already have it on thunder.
I know, but can I still use it for the absorb elements?
I intended that to be a switching of things, but I don't think I ever specified that. Let me check. As a reaction, yeah, okay, getting resistance until the start of your next turn. Oh, in addition, you can use to store the memory. Okay, yes,
Thank
so you
you.
can still do it. Yep, it is your
Okay.
reaction, but
So that's 13 half to 6.
I could not remember how I wrote that. All right.
So I'm giving a heads up to everyone. I'm still about to go down. Her turn
Oh,
is
we know.
before anyone's.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yep, there's nothing we can do about it.
I just didn't want it to happen now because she could have killed me. Because I'm being a bitch.
Have you used your bonus action?
Misty Step.
Misty Step. Right. Okay. All right. So, Kane is going to bonus action, switch back to the great sword, and he's just gonna keep doing what he does best, and just stab the shit out of this motherfucker.
All right.
All right. So, am I on advantage or anything? Nope. Good. Okay.
No.
Paralyzed and no, he didn't get paralyzed. Okay. Cool.
Nope. That misses, that hits, and that hits. So that is 10 and 6, 16, and another 19, and both are halved, so 8 and 10, 18.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, really?
How do you want to do it? That second.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Did it.
Sorry, I had nothing ready. Give me a second. Really? I had way more HP than that. Okay.
He had 15 left.
Okay. I just because he was based off barbarian, he got more. Oh well. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
He had a lot. You've done a lot, trust me.
Yeah, but the fire was halved. Anyways, could I flavor-wise, have an extra bonus action to switch which shape the weapon is?
Sure. You had your
Okay.
bonus action, so yeah.
Well, I used it to switch to greatsword, so technically no, but whatever. Yeah, it's going to be just very simple. One slice left knee, one slice right knee, spinning the hand into the spear, and basically, spear him into the ground like a shish kebab.
All right. As you do so, he grabs onto the spear as it pins him into the ground, and you see him choking. He takes the axe, and he tries to swing at you, just with his last breath. However, it does not hit. He doesn't have the time. He falters, and it falls from his hand.
Kane just grabs him by the chin and just says, "And I'll find you later on. We'll fight again some other day."
He just chokes on breath and blood. You hear him starting to try to form words, but nothing comes out. Nothing you can hear.
And Calder gets fucking murdered.
Oh, you're a little bitch, baby. You're being a little bitch, baby.
Shut up!
Your dad.
And
God, I love it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
Solaris.
Being a little bitch. Being a little bitch. Donk donk.
Taunt
no.
embodied.
She's going. Oh no. Is that on Calder?
Yep. 2 death saves on Calda, and then
Yep.
she's going to figure that's good enough and spin and run towards Elaris headlong.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
Alsana's still up.
Oh, you didn't kill me, Arya.
Alsana,
Super
are you up in the air?
No, she's on the ground.
Yeah, she had to
Really?
throw the melee attack.
Yeah.
Never mind. She's going for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a real problem. All three are fucking down in a
That's
minute.
gonna be disadvantage. Hold on. That is at disadvantage. Let me roll once more, just in case. All right, it's still a 19 to hit.
All right. So how much damage?
9
Nine.
slashing damage.
All right.
Alsana, you're not allowed to go down.
I'll be
Oh,
okay.
you could use both your wild shapes too, because of the hawk.
Needed healer.
It is your turn, Alsana.
All right. First up,
Ask your one.
yeah. I'm going to at 6th level.
What? John, let him play.
Just screaming, "You've killed them! You've killed all of them!"
Yeah, we told you not to fight, bitch. Anyways.
So everyone gets 20 hit points.
Good morning.
Morning.
That's actually more than I can heal, I think. Yeah, that's more than I can heal.
And that's my 6th level for the day.
Thank you.
No, it's not more than heal. It's almost as much as I can heal. That's what it is.
Anything else in your turn, Alsana?
You know what? It's Nah, those two are going. Yeah, that's her turn. And she just looks and's like, Rod's still breathing. The others might be later. Put your weapon down.
Roll a persuasion check.
Haha, you hate me with these.
She is in a state right now, okay?
Yep, that's.
She's in a state.
It's not going to automatically work.
Fuck.
Yeah, nah, it's fine.
She looks at you and, "I don't believe you!
All right.
I'm going to kill you!"
That's the choice you made.
I'm gonna kill you. All right.
Let me go.
Also, just kind of shrugs. Like, fine, we'll explain it more clearly when we bring you back up.
Hello.
Yep.
Let me get her.
And Laris is going to
Can they please tag team this if they get the head you want to do this?
blap. Oh
Hold
wait,
on,
that wasn't
why
meant to be an
advantage?
advantage. That was from
16 and 25.
16
and
will
25.
not hit. A 25 will hit no matter what she does. So,
Yes.
how do you want to do that?
Tag team it.
kneecaps.
Tag team it, come
and
on!
tag team with Calda. So basically, he's gonna get him in the to basically like cause the impact to spin around to a now standing and pissed off Calda.
Hi, dearie, and just the blunt end of the great sword into the forehead.
All right. Non-lethal?
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
All
Trying not to
right.
kill her.
Call the turkey it!
We got the turkey, boys.
I like to
That's
imagine
3 strikes!
it's like the blunt end of the greatsword, and so she goes down, and then the like boot hits the other side of her head on the way down.
I wonder if she misses the money or the person more.
I think there's
Probably
some more
the money.
going on here, if I have to be honest.
I'm excited to find out.
No.
All right. With that, initiative comes to an end.
No. Let's get you two to that shrine.
Kane just says, we've got at least a little bit of time. Let's collect them all. Get them on my boat. And,
You're right.
Alsana, can you tie that boat to your
The boat is
room
in
just not to bring
pieces.
it over here?
Who's got rope?
It wasn't
I'll
in
get,
pieces. It was just.
I hit it with lightning twice.
Space.
It was. I checked earlier. She said it wasn't broken.
Alright.
And
You
Rod
can
is going,
salvage
and
it.
Alaris is.
You might not trust it for a long
sorry.
voyage, but you can salvage the boat. Sorry.
I basically just want to tie it to my boat.
Alright. Yep.
Okay.
Alsana will
Yeah.
just float it over.
He's
Yep,
gonna.
and collect all 4 of them onto the boat.
Yeah, Laris is basically dragging Rod through.
I'll just getting you Lilia's body.
Yep, I say. You guys just stay on the islands. I'll bring the boat to you. It's easier than risking drowning them.
Alrighty.
And Kane will pick up Dren, take his greatsword, put it in the bag. Take Dren's body, put it in the bag.
Alsana will
He's
look over.
gonna-
It's like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna loot him later, but I don't want to hang around here just in case the shrine ends up taking sooner than we think.
Just put them in the boat. I need to look them over.
Yeah, of course. And he turns the pole into a 50-foot pole, drags the boat over.
He's gonna lift. Laris is gonna lift Rod out of the muck.
look at him and just sort of like,
Make sure he can breathe, clear his
"You're
nostrils.
a good one." And he's gonna, clear his nostrils and everything, just so he can breathe.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had the image. Never mind, go ahead.
There wasn't too much muck up the nose, so you're able to make sure he's good
Breathing.
to go.
Also, would
Mess.
basically like to stabilize the two of them.
All right, you are perfectly able to do so.
Who's got the rope?
Everyone.
Yeah.
And Kane just looks to everyone like, so how'd you guys do? He says at almost full health.
Ouch.
Fuck off.
Alsana is
Oh.
paler than she usually is, and like,
He just looks at us like, oh,
yeah, her
sorry, I was kind
So-
of focused.
her
So
color's much
hindsight's-
darker.
So hindsight's 2020. Alars, we kept forgetting your synaptic static.
Yeah.
He didn't have a spell slot.
No, he didn't like lower any of his stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we totally forgot about the minus to it. Minus D6s.
Bugger.
I'm sure there's two other things we're not thinking of right now, anyways.
Yeah,
Probably.
sorry, just forgot about that one.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not going back for anything like that.
Oh hell no, they're good dead.
Absolutely not.
I remember during combat. I just didn't say.
That crazy snake lady. Do her sword stay? Does at least the one sword stay?
No, everything about
I just
her
want her
faded
sword.
away. Roll 1d20 for luck.
I just want a trophy.
Roll it. The one sword that she threw stays. However,
Yes!
it quickly grows this patina of rust across it.
I am
It still
okay with
has a
that.
beautiful shape. It could be restored, but it's no longer pristine, and it's not going to be magical.
I am okay with that. I just wanted a trophy.
Okay. There is an
that's
interesting,
right.
like, snake skin pattern to the grip on the hilt. And the long sword itself has an odd curve to it, and a little bit of a hook at one end. It is distinctive as a sword.
As they're collecting everyone, run rope through Tia's fingers and put a gag through her mouth. No verbal, no somatic.
Yep. Gotcha.
I've got like a silk rope even so I can get it between smaller spaces.
Got a handkerchief. Yeah, I got a gag. Tight.
And she just walks over to the corpse of Eulalia, and it's like, and she just like goes into her side pack, pulls out the list from the hag. The tongue of a liar. Maybe for later. And she rolls it up and puts it back. And just brings her corpse over. Hey, Cole, you don't have
Alright.
gentle repose on call, do you?
That is not a paladin spell.
Is it not?
Nope.
That is a cleric spell.
I know it's a
That is
cleric.
It's
What was the
just a
question?
cleric spell.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna double check, but I don't have it prepared. Also, I ran out of second and third spell slots being extra.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh. God.
It's my favorite inventory item so far.
Dren plus.
A Dren plus Vent.
Yeah, but no, I can't even get it.
Fun fact about Dren, he was never wearing any armor. It was pure natural resilience. The
Barbarian.
only equipment, the only equipment he seems to have on him are ordinary clothes. He might have like a utility, like dagger or knife, and the great axe that he was using.
Fun fact about Dren, it's been a while since Ariel played Nessa.
Sorry, I totally missed what you said there, Earl, I'm gonna be honest. I was...
Great axe only, no armor.
He was
Oh,
a
yeah, I
barbarian.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright.
But I assume he has like a bag, a bunch of stuff in it, like... We'll look through that later.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's head back.
He just looks over at the rest of you and says, so, I was seeing red. Could someone tell me how the rest of that fight went?
Oh, it
No,
was fun. Kind of fun.
I'm in a
yeah.
lot of pain.
He kind
Very
of looks over to
enjoyable.
Eulalia's decapitated head, just like, fun.
That was fun.
She...
I'm sure it was.
It's not
She's not
decapitated.
decapitated. Just
Not
Oh, sorry.
decapitated.
That's right.
Male slot neck.
No slot neck,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, just
yeah,
like,
it was fun. I wonder who
Oh.
did that. Huh? Yeah, Leo.
Right.
When did you get here?
yeah, don't worry, I don't feel too bad.
I'm-
It's their fault to come back to the swamp.
I'm sorry, everyone, for not calling you in sooner.
That's okay. Yeah, as long as you're safe.
Yes.
I wanted to see better in them, and quite frankly, I was horrified of if they did have flawed but pure intentions, what Kane would do.
I was just gonna kill the main two and
Yes,
make sure
murder.
there would be a problem.
Yes, murder, Dretton. We know this.
See,
I did that anyways.
see, there's got to be something up with Tia. She was crying way too much for it to just be about money.
I really think Eulalia promised her something.
Oh, I can't wait
And
to
I-
find out.
And I don't doubt also that, regardless of mercenary or not, you did kill a young woman who she was willing to work for.
Well, for the time being.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said, Kane.
No, again, I was very focused. But, Asana, glad you're alive. Next time, thunder sooner?
The first thunder was me finding them.
Okay.
Oh, we would have found you, and then like that was the fastest you could have got us there. It's fine.
I kept them talking for a while, although I was not straightforward in the call, but
Should have
Yeah, that's alright, you do what you could.
reported there.
We noticed it and then realized a minute later, oh hey, this could mean bad stuff. So
Yes.
Well, did they say why?
The one.
she knows about getting power from the shrine.
she said shrine. We never called it a shrine in front of them.
Oh, glad we did what we had to do then. I don't feel too bad. I warned them not to come in the first place. Made a deal, they went back in the deal. That's our problem.
You didn't get the full thing from her. It felt much
No,
more
that's fine.
nefarious.
I warned them if they came back after Kickmode, I would cut their heads off, and, well, close enough.
Let's just. And she kind of winces, and she's got the she's got like the electric marks all up her arm from the heart of her scythe. We
You
should
okay?
be going. Yeah,
You really
just-
overdid yourself, but let's
I
go.
overdid myself. You two.
Yeah?
That is
You
a
two look pretty bloody.
I look for one. Two things I know are physical wounds and magic, and what you two levied at Rod and that fiend, which I assume Alsana knows. Can I do a religion check? Does Alsana know what that is?
You can do a quick one.
Yep.
If the spell good and evil was working on it,
You know, it was
If you think so.
You're pretty sure that it's a demon at the very least. Yeah, they're pretty high tier ones. So you're pretty sure you know what it is, though you might not know all of its various abilities and the things that it does.
The things that would piss off Conrad.
Yeah.
What is this thing supposed to piss me off? I still don't know.
I absolutely love the fact. Ariel, do you mind if I say it real quick?
I'm just gonna click it
Yeah.
because it
Sure.
really
Because
gets
this is
to it.
hilarious about the fact of the character I played last time.
Oh,
I
okay.
can- One reaction on every turn in combat. Not
kinda
one
bullshit.
per round, every turn.
I don't like that.
Don't like that.
However,
Wait,
you guys,
Devin, why would you give her that idea?
I came up with it.
Yeah, she
myself
found
Okay.
independently.
And quite frankly, I
Um,
was going to throw it.
yeah.
I was thinking about throwing it at you guys in season 2, anyways.
You still
But
do it.
you guys didn't actually trigger her reactions like multiple
Except for the
times per round.
Yeah.
The parry only happened a couple of times, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it either so overshot her armor class even with the parry that it wouldn't have mattered, or it missed anyway, or just it was.
Part of me is almost happy that a spell didn't work, is because I would feel like I would have invalidated Cultist damage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It
I
all
didn't
worked
do
out
anything that combat.
in the end.
Ty, just because you were too angry to remember, it doesn't mean you didn't do it.
I'm very tired.
That wasn't me. That was Calda.
That was
Me?
And
called
I was just a robot clicking buttons.
Okay, we're collecting the bodies. We're heading back.
Yes.
it takes some time, but you're able to row back to the Shrine Island.
Oh man,
It's getting
Well,
in.
folks,
starting to think I really did overdo myself. Oh, anyway.
Could
how much time roughly do we have till the ritual?
Quite a bit of time. This is getting in towards the afternoon, I believe. You guys have several hours before the late night ritual. that
we
did in the pipe.
we know about the dropping to? I assume Alsana knows about the dropping to 0 roll an amount of time to see how long you're asleep thing.
Yep. In fact, I was about to roll, I believe, their d4s, so
Yep. And I
Although
assume with
Colt could also just 1 HP lay on hands them.
Tia would be waking up sooner. Rod is very out cold. Tia, however, has already begun to very lightly stir a little bit.
Could Alsana get any sort of quick alchemical thing together to kind of leave them in that edge of unconsciousness a bit longer?
It would have to be done within that hour, at least for Tia.
2 hours. It's 1d4 plus 1.
2 hours, at least for Tia. Most of your potions take about 3 hours base to make.
Could she just grab a mushroom?
Yeah,
But-
I was gonna say like
Yeah,
it's
if you're just doing like pure herbalism,
Yeah.
possibly they might not be as good or last as long.
she's just looking for like an hour extra maybe.
All right. Okay. Let's
Just so
go
it's-
ahead.
You could also just punch him in the face when they wake up.
Yeah, I was trying to.
All right. Looking for and deciding on and combining herbs in the right dosage and so forth. Go ahead and make an intelligence check with your proficiency.
Is this in alchemy?
Intelligence with proficiency. So if your alchemy check uses intelligence, then sure.
I have double proficiency in alchemy, is why I'm asking.
I'm gonna say no because it's not potion making. It's more herbalism, straight up.
I have a double proficiency in medicine. Does that?
No.
Okay.
It's herbalism.
All right. I'll just roll religion.
Okay. 26.
Shit.
28.
All right, you are quite certain getting together certain herbs from your pouches, from vials, things that you've kept dried or treated. You are able to actually put together a little bit of a almost a poultice pouch, and when Tia's just starting to wake up, you just kind of rest it on her chest, and
Call to light this for me and don't smell the smoke.
yep,
Okay.
you set a light smolder to it, waft the smoke towards her, and she
Kush.
goes still again.
And Kane is going to dump Dren onto the island and just be like, question, whoever's got the bird messenger. Is there a weight limit to that thing?
Why?
I basically wonder if I'm going to be cutting off the head or the ear.
I don't know about that.
I need to send it to the tribe so that my mother knows that he's dead. And I'm not welcome to go back there. So
Can it not wait?
I can wait. I'm just wondering if there's a weight limit, if I can do it at all.
Again, maybe just we worry about that later. I want to keep any magic on me I can.
That's fine. Just trying to make sure it's possible to do it all.
I'd have to find a large bird.
If anyone can, it's you.
I
Kane is going
don't
to-
think there are many vultures in this area, though.
No, but they're a bitch of a crow.
All right.
And Kane is just going to field strip everything off of Dren.
Alsana's gonna also remove weapons and anything else from the other two.
If you want to, if I can get a list of the weapons, if anyone that isn't going to be claimed, I'll just list it.
You get Dren's great axe.
Do I have to tune to figure out what it does?
No. It's just a very sharp, disarming great axe. That's the disarming part that it never got to use.
Ah, okay. The disarming part. Sorry, I just noticed the name.
Yeah.
Off of Rod, you collect several darts hidden in various places in his clothing. He does not have any other weapons. He does not have any armor.
Any gold on either of the two?
None that I specified.
Okay.
There's probably some, however, I would have to decide and roll.
That's fine. No rush.
Let me go ahead and grab it. Tia, you get the +1 longsword off of her.
Sweet.
You find, after what happened, you actually find 4 more javelins on her, normal.
Oh, good. I need more.
And she has a shield and is wearing a set of half plate fitted to her.
Right, shield, half plate, and 4 javelins.
Yep. The half plate is going to be a little difficult for anybody else to wear without having it fitted resized.
I'll
just
put it
gonna-
on.
Oh, we're doing
It's not
that?
magical. It's not going to change size.
I was making a joke.
Half plate. Gotcha. Sorry.
Real quick, just in case, Conrad, could you leave that loot like slightly separate?
It's last on the list of my items, so sure.
Okay, yeah, just like a little dash between it. Just
Yeah, I can just unclick them whenever I need to. It's fine.
yeah, just if we end up like playing nice with them, maybe giving them their stuff back isn't out of the question, is all.
Good enough for you. All right.
Aside from that, Eulalia also does not seem to be wearing any armor and actually didn't carry any weapons, though you do have the snake repelling necklace, and I believe I told you guys previously what that does.
Where's her spell
I
focus?
believe so.
Oh, her spell focus. God.
And if you do have the details of the necklace
not-
anywhere, I'd appreciate it.
I did not specify the spell focus on her. Probably you just find like a perhaps a small crystal that she kept in her pocket. It's nothing special. It doesn't do anything to spells that are cast through it. It doesn't do any spells on its own.
It's notable if it's easily hideable, though.
Mm-hmm. Fairly easily hideable, and also easy to mistake as just, you know, somebody with an interest in magic carrying around a bit of crystal, because aren't crystals magical?
Yep.
Incidentally, let me find the necklace, snake, repelling. Basically, any snake of CR 1/2 or lower cannot come within 15 feet of her willingly. Or of the necklace itself, really.
Okay.
It's not something that needs to be attuned to. It's not anything powerful. It's just a little area effect thing.
Yep, that's fine. Just want to make sure it's listed somewhere.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm just going to sit down with my Galabdur whetstone and start working on that sword.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
Lying down.
Yeah. Also,
Fair.
Remembering how to breathe.
yeah. Alsana will
Could
throw
we get
some healing
XP?
spirit.
Mm-hmm. You guys can effectively take a short rest without any trouble or issue.
All right.
We'll just hang it out by Tia.
Okay.
You know,
Take a short rest.
waiting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, real quick. Can we get the XP before we take the shrine?
Yes, you can get the XP because I was planning on that.
Okay, just make sure. Thank you.
From that fight, there was a lot of high-powered stuff. There was a lot of XP to be had. So everybody takes. It's a bit of an odd number. I'll round it up to 9,250 each.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
1,250.
9,000.
That almost brought me to another level up.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I
9,250.
think.
That's a level up for me.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm bad at math.
Calculators are good and useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm using that.
Chrome will do math for you.
Do we effectively level up on the short rest?
On the short rest, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, those are new spell levels for you, Osana.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm. One more fight like that, I'd already be leveled up. Damn, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've leveled up.
Sweet. All right, 2 hit dice. 16. I'll roll one more.
Okay. So as you guys
20,
rest,
and that's full HP.
rest and see to equipment. Make sure people stay asleep a little longer. Eventually, you are fully rested, or at least as rested as you're going to get on this short notice and in this short time.
Yeah.
What's everybody's plans for the rest of the day before the shrine, if any?
Waiting for Tia and Rod to wake up.
Alsana is currently in control of the dosages and can decide when to take that smoke away and let them, due to a very high roll.
I'll just leave the ear attached to Drenna for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alsana, you would know that it's not necessarily healthy for somebody to be kept under with this stuff for like too long, so
Yep.
you don't want to keep them overnight.
Yep,
with
that's
this.
that's fine. She wasn't
Should we
planning on-
start with Eulalia?
She's dead.
No, I want to talk to these two first.
Okay.
Because I don't want Eulalia to say a fucking thing in front of them if I can help it.
Do you want Eulalia's body to be visible?
No, put a sheet on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put it in one of the shelters.
Yep.
Aldo
Alright.
wants to be with Alsana when the two are awoken.
Can I request an Alaris here too for maybe some sort of charisma something going here?
What?
Sure.
They both have +5 charisma.
I'll just...
I feel insulted.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the thing before where having both of you is helping me.
I know, I'm joking, Devin.
Mystic Arcana.
All right. So you guys are gathering around. Is it Rod first, or Tia, or both?
Let's do both.
Okay.
She, for the record, Alsana basically has the two of them tied like back to back
Okay.
Yep.
with like unreasonable amounts of rope.
Mhm.
Classic.
They are basically cocooned.
Yep.
They are not going to wiggle a finger. All right, you take the smoke away, and I'll say that you are, with that previous roll, able to put something together that almost counts as an antidote.
She's gonna start. She's gonna like offset Rod slightly before Tia.
Okay, so Rod is going to rouse first.
Yep.
All right, takes a few minutes to kick in.
Alsana also is like maybe just sit on Eulalia's not Eulalia, Tia's legs.
Okay.
And he's gonna
I was gonna say.
he's gonna sit. Alaris is gonna sit right in front of Rod.
Okay. After a few minutes, Rod starts to kind of twitch in his sleep a little bit.
And then Alsana just
His
in the
head.
face.
Yep, his head whips sideways, and there's a bit of a jolt.
Good
Is
morning.
Sport-
He looks blearily at all of you. Are we
Hey,
dead?
Rod.
Nope.
Hey, Sport.
Yeah, I imagine if I
doing?
was dead, this wouldn't hurt.
Yep, that's the point.
Yeah.
If you were in hell, maybe.
Tia's right beside
Maybe.
you. Don't worry. She's alive too.
Lily?
Yeah.
Where's Lily?
Oh, she's.
Mm. Not here. We need to
Not
talk
here.
to you.
Yeah.
He bows his head a little bit. Dead, not here, or kept somewhere else, not here.
Let's go with both because I can choose that.
All right. What do you want?
What do you want? What is your objective here?
Lily knew about places where there's magic that makes people stronger.
What did you
And-
need that for?
To not die out there.
Where?
Dangerous business, going out and adventuring, selling your skills.
Even then,
You're capable enough.
you're fairly strong. If I do say so
Yeah.
myself.
It was
Without
supposed
it.
it was supposed to be a simple job. You know, just go find the place. People don't tend to know about them. She found it in some old book, and it was really rare. Nobody knew about it, so nobody was supposed to know. We just go there, get the magic, get out. But then there was all of you.
Golda, do you have an
And-
extra spell?
Not for Zone of Truth.
Alright. I hope
Well-
you're being honest with us. Because we'll find out otherwise.
Why lie anymore? Lily was always the better one at that.
So you know her before this job?
Grew up together.
Oh, we grew up with her.
Her and me and Tia.
I see.
The snake
Oh.
the snake charm was supposed to make sure that nobody was gonna come near it before it was ready. We missed the last window. We didn't realize then just what was needed. It was only after the full moon that Lily realized that was the time, and before was too early, after was too late. We had to wait another month. So the first snake charm was taken away for some reason. Didn't know it was you. We put another down just in case it was just townspeople getting curious. Figured if it was stronger, they'd stay away for sure. And then you showed up, and we thought we could
Lied.
maybe sneak our way past. Yeah,
You
Abused our trust.
figured
You
maybe
did.
you wouldn't know. Maybe you only cared about the place because you knew about the town and cared about them, and you wouldn't stick around, and then you clearly did.
abused a lot of hospitality from us, Rod.
Yeah.
And then you attacked us.
Yeah.
Like thugs.
Disappointing
Really
me,
thought that would
kiddo.
do anything? Did you really think that was
Come
gonna
on.
do anything, or was it a last-ditch attempt, buddy? You saw how we fought before. You know the answer to that.
That spell wouldn't have hurt you. Just made you.
I'm aware of what it does.
Yeah. But the fact that you
Don't
pull
talk
it
to
anyway,
me about knowing what magic does. And she like yanks the hair a bit.
Ah! Ow!
Yeah.
That was Lily's plan.
I
Just-
wouldn't talk down to her if I were you.
Knock you down and don't.
That's just the
Yeah.
plan, isn't it? And no one will get hurt. No townspeople will be attacked. We fought off
No.
multiple large snakes from that village.
Wait, what?
There was a newborn baby there.
Did Alsana
Because of
explain
your
On you,
little
kid.
stunt.
Did Alsana explain the feeble mind thing to everyone else, or is that just a her thing?
She might have on the way back, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that I was just wondering that for roleplay purposes.
Yep.
That's low, kid.
Can Kane kind of step up and just behind Alsana, a hand on the shoulder? Just for a moment.
Tread
We didn't-
carefully, Kane.
We didn't
not
mean to
gonna do
hurt
anything.
anybody. It wasn't supposed to go
That,
to
that, that, that,
You
that,
didn't mean
that,
to.
that.
You
Please.
still did.
Give me a moment to talk to my sister. I'll speak to you after. Alsana,
Gets
I
up.
plan personally to let these two get brought back to the home base and let the villagers decide what should be done, as it is their jurisdiction technically, after you're done with whatever you'd like to do. Do you have any problems with that?
I'm not so sure.
It's their legal system.
It's larger than that, and you know that.
In that case, bring them back to the big island.
I'm considering that.
Very well. In that case, he's just going to, and don't worry, I'm not going to do anything too unsightly. And I'm just going to take that newly sharpened, maybe not all the way, sword, and just let her neck laying on the ground be resting on the curved point.
Who's next?
Say. Not Eulalia, what's the other one's name?
Tia?
Tia?
Tia.
I
Is she
imagine.
is she the one conscious?
I imagine that they were sitting upright back
Yep.
to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
also,
He'll-
if you take out a knife and walk towards them, Alsana's going to get in front of you.
Yep, he's just like, don't worry,
I'm.
not going to do anything dangerous.
I don't care.
gonna hurt them.
You're not walking towards them with a blade.
You know I could do just as much with my fists, but fine. He'll put the sword back in the bag.
Fine.
and he'll-
Then you're not walking near them. If that's how you want to say it.
Alsana, not going to damage the goods.
If they're not goods, they're people.
Then I'm not going to damage the people. I've got my revenge. Please, move out of the way.
Shakes her head. This isn't
Do you want-
something you can just walk in on.
I'm not going to injure them. I just want to talk to them close up so they can see my face, not just a man in armor.
And scare them?
No.
Then what are you trying?
If you'd sit back and let me watch rather than get in the way every time I try to do something, you'd see. They attacked my home. Please get out of the way.
You know this goes higher than that.
Which is why I'm not going to injure them. Alsana, I'll ask one more time. Move before I move you.
Alsana looks back at the other two.
Just
I'm not gonna hurt them.
No, she's looking at Calda and Alaris.
I don't think you should be coming towards them with weapons, especially when one of them's just woken up and one of them's going to.
I toss my bag at Calda's feet. I'm unarmed. Move.
Call's gonna stand beside Kane and just follow his movement. She's holding him back just in case. But she trusts him.
Alaris is transformed it on flat.
Sorry, what
You
was
cut
it?
out
Alaris has transformed his weapon into
Into
a maul,
okay,
M-A-U-L, and he's just resting on his lap just in case,
okay.
as a contingency, and he's just sort of like staring Rod and Tia and just sort of, like striking point on the ground and then just sort of resting his chin on the actual other end, on like the grip end.
Alsana, this is the first time I've been disarmed in about 13 years. Could you please get out of the way?
I'm right beside him, Alsana. If anything happens, I can just grab him.
Fine.
But
She looks back. You threaten to move me again? We're gonna have bigger problems, Kane.
Get in my way again when I'm protecting my home. I'm okay with that.
Walks back to Rod.
You go back and you see that Rod has kind of tipped his head back to rest the back of his head on the still bent forward back of Tia's skull. He's got his eyes shut, and he just seems to be focusing on breathing.
No. Just crouch in front of Tia so she can be not quite nose to nose, but easily able to see me without stretching.
You hear Rod say, "If you're going to do anything to us, do it to me."
Well, in
I'm
that case, you
gonna
listen.
kill you if that's what you're implying.
Alaris, please. Again, if that's what you insist, Rod, just you listen as well. Man of my word, I keep my promises. How old are you to understand magic? Magic items, snakes, wildlife in general?
If it's explained to me, I might be able to grasp it and remember.
And were these charms explained to you, the specific details of their effect and all the repercussions?
They were supposed to attract snakes to the area, make it so people aren't.
And how wide of a radius? What kind of snakes? How many? How often? Are they poisonous? Do they attack on sight?
They were supposed to be a little aggressive. Any snakes called to magic would be, I was told.
Alright. And were you aware the people lived in the swamp?
Yeah, but miles away.
Yes, and how far is the radius of that charm of yours?
I don't know.
And how much do wildlife deal with overpopulation, especially snakes?
I don't know.
Do they stick in the same place?
They were supposed to.
So, you committed what, in my mind, at least, I may be out of line due to the fury within me right now. Arguably an act of major terrorism, possibly destroying the ecosystem of a swamp, threatening the lives of everyone who might just happen to come close because, well, there's a trade route here. Or, who knows, maybe people just live around here, hunt around here. And you willing to do that because, what, she said so? Did you really trust her that much?
Yes.
Why? What did you do to earn that trust?
They're my only friends.
Ah, desperation.
No. They were always good to me.
Huh. Well,
We're always good to each other. Why wouldn't I trust them? They've had my back in fights. I've had theirs. They've looked out for me. We've shared meals. We've shared childhood. Games when we were small, fights when we were older.
I assume this does not include the half-orc.
No. Picked him up recently. He needed work. We needed somebody who knew the area better than we did.
Sure, you're aware you already wasted your gold, but that's alright. So, you did this for your friend then?
Sorry, what was that?
You did this for your friend then?
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
That's the only reason I didn't try to snap your neck. It's the only reason I wasn't against them keeping you alive. Talking to you guys, staying with you guys the past week, I don't believe you're bad people, I believe you're fools. But know this. Breaking promises isn't worth it. Friends asking you to break a promise, they're not friends. If they're asking you to deceive people for their gain, not specifically yours,
No.
they're using you.
It was for all of us.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or is that
You
just what they
really
told
need
you?
This kind of strength.
Alaris, please.
Sorry. Just,
Stop.
I'm disappointed
You-
too.
Don't know her.
And I nod and say, that's alright, I don't need to. But I do know what manipulation looks like. You don't have to believe me. You have as much time as you want to think about it. She's not coming back. At least not as far as I'm aware.
Please. Please, I'd do anything.
Will you?
Yes.
You better answer every damn fucking one of the questions you're about to be asked.
Alright.
With pure honesty. And if we get the chance to ask her to, you better make sure she's honest as well. Is that clear?
If I can.
You
For
will do
her.
everything you can. You don't have another choice.
You'll bring her back.
I make
Right.
no promises. It's not my magic. But if you want any chance, you'll do exactly as I said.
He looks over at Alsana.
You know she's more merciful than I am. Don't be a fool.
Ask your questions.
Good. Kane will stand up, he'll pick his bag back up, and go back to sitting down.
At that point, Tia is just starting to stir.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Fucking goddamn it, Gajan.
Caught at the border.
No.
An Imperial ambush.
Calda's just gonna look at her and just give a little smile. Good morning.
She looks around, looks back at Rod. Yeah, pretty bad, huh? She looks around. Where's Eulalie?
None.
I've already called her Lily.
You didn't tell me you guys were childhood friends with her too. Picky in what you tell people.
Oh,
It's
they have told
safer.
us face lies.
It's safer sometimes to travel with something that makes people think twice about attacking. Couple
Well-
of tough mercenaries and a noble girl that you wouldn't want to kill.
Well, I'll give you a heads up. You almost tried to fuck up some of our friends there and you attacked first. So that's kind of your fault. No offense.
It's on
You guys are amazing people. I'm just extremely disappointed.
We're extremely disappointed.
Elias,
Why?
you are so powerful, and you really should have said she was your childhood friend. Would have put a lot more thought into something.
Well,
So you weren't getting paid either.
not really. If we did a job together, we'd split everything, of course.
No, that's why you were so stingy on when I was asking. Very clever. Well, you still did a lot of stupid stuff, dear. Y'all did.
Tia looks over. Did you really kill her?
The permanence of that answer very much depends on your cooperation.
You see her strained glance back at Rod, and Rod gives her a nod. They got us. Let's
See? We know you two are friends. Really shouldn't have kept some things, shouldn't you?
They know that we know about the shrine, and yeah, they know about it too, and I've explained what I knew about the charms and the plan.
And we've explained that your little plan had far more collateral damage than I think you were hoping for.
Apparently some snakes got to the town.
More than some.
More than some.
Yeah,
Nearly killed a newborn.
might have made it too powerful.
Let's ignore the large-scale ecological effects that could be going on for the moment. There's a newborn child in that village, and a snake twice the size of either of you was slithering in to give a look around. Ravenous, hungry, magically compelled. And that was on the good day, when there wasn't massive swarms going into the households.
Tia kind of looks away. Rod hasn't really been able to meet your eyes for most of this.
How about that spell? Rod, you said, oh, it would just put me down for a bit. That is
Yeah.
horrific, powerful magic that robs a person of their very being of mind.
It's just supposed to make somebody kind of dumb for a little while.
No, she told you that. Just like she told you that it wouldn't be a big deal to bring snakes here. I would doubt if that girl even knows what her own magic is.
Dumb is understating it.
That spell is not one to be slung around lightly.
She didn't. She tried
did.
to talk. She tried to talk around you. Tia glances over. She has other spells. She could have killed you. She went for the non-lethal one. I know you don't think that's important, but believe me, she was pulling
The fact
punches.
that you're breathing proves that it is.
Shouldn't have a chance once we realize what she could do. You realize that, right?
How about this? Understand. When someone is speaking from a spot of more experience.
You listen.
And on that point, Kane, Tia glances at Calda sitting on her legs and away again.
I deserved it.
You
Think
killed
of a
her.
stab wound you gave me when I was down.
You killed
Good.
her. And I was so angry.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't have said all that bad stuff once again. If you
Sure you
were
were.
acting so rashly and I knew you knew each other. I just thought you were in it for the money and thought you were a greedy bitch for a good 30 seconds. And look where that got you.
So you're confident in your own abilities to sling darts on a woman floating in the air non-lethally? But what about that demon?
That was supposed to be. It.
You keep talking about this supposed to be.
I'm not
I
the
don't think you
magic
know what we're getting
caster.
into.
I'm not.
And you don't know what you're talking about.
And friends keep other friends in check.
You guys lied to us a lot, blatantly. There's some background noise, sorry. Just heads up.
Yeah, no problem.
You happily sat by, even when your friends were doing the lying, even when your friends were doing the damaging magic.
You were apologizing when you were trying to kill us, Rod.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
And you're so confident that there was nothing that could have changed the fact that a stray dart could have hit someone in the neck.
And what if you did? And let's say in some
You think
in
you
s-
think
in
you
some-
think your
oh,
friend had the highest control of that demon.
And
Yes.
you know what? Let's say in some fantasy scenario you did manage. What then? Would your friend probably ask you to kill us then?
No.
Would she?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. For the
Are you
first
sure?
time meeting your
Are
eyes.
you 100% sure?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure she knew what that demon could do after once she was down, it kept killing?
She wasn't supposed to go down. She wasn't.
She wasn't supposed to. That's what I keep hearing.
There's a lot of intention here, but the actions remain. Would you have thought up until this point that she would have ever had you brought along for a plan that could have legitimately endangered large-scale lives? Do you?
No. That was an accident.
An accident.
Accidents don't normally get people killed
They.
en masse.
Okay, they absolutely do. I'm sorry to say it, but they kind
Are
of
you
do.
I think you're underestimating what an accident can get you out of here.
Yeah.
You bump over a lamp in a barn and by accident, and next thing you know, a fire's spreading through half the village.
But as long as
It's
no
not
one finds out, it's not your fault, right?
No.
Then what is your intention here? Now.
Yeah.
Now that you know everything. Now that you know that you legitimately endangered the livelihoods and lives of a village nearby for a bit of a boost to keep yourself going, selfishly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tia?
Tia looks over at you. Our intentions don't matter anymore, do they?
Not after what happened.
I
at
think
least
they
for
do.
some of us.
But it's gonna depend on the next few things you say.
What can I say? I'd very much like to intend to walk out of all this with Rod and Lily and just go our own way and never see any of you ever again. And never look for another shrine again, for that matter.
I'm gonna give you
But-
one more chance. Your actions endangered the lives of people who had nothing to do with what you were doing.
And we can't undo that, can we? What do you want from us?
And she'll just like backhand her in the face. How about I'm sorry? How about any sort of remorse?
How about you look those people in the face and say what you did and let them decide?
I can say sorry all you want, but it's not going to change it, is it?
And how do you plan to redeem yourself? Redemption always exists.
Or do you seriously just hope and pray that, all things said and done, you won't have any consequences to your actions?
Look, if you're just going to kill us, then get it over with.
No.
We
We're
would
not
have done
gonna
that
kill you.
already. We're not killing you.
Yeah.
We want to know what your plan is to redeem yourself so you still see yourselves as good people after you know what you've done. What are your personal consequences for your actions? Because these are the non-personal ones. What will you do?
She hangs her head for a moment, And then she looks up towards Alsana. Do you still want a guard? For those god-forsaken plains.
I wouldn't be opposed, but I think there's a bit more you have to go through first.
Go through. Be dead within a month in that place.
Shakes her head. Not in there. Before any of that. Like I said, we are speaking from a level of much more experience. Knowledge. Understanding. We're by no means perfect. But we're a step above what you know and what you can understand as important. The protection of this shrine is important. We're working for causes that aim to keep the lives and happiness of much more than just a single village. As such, we're going to defer you. If everyone's okay with that. Looks back to Calder and Alaris.
I'm good with that.
Defer?
I have words, but we'll talk after.
Ty doesn't understand defer. I know what defer means.
Check opinion of.
Yeah.
We have out of character Platy.
Yeah.
I still
Or
want them
Threshold
to-
as a whole.
Yeah.
Just some higher authority than us.
Personally, I still want them to at least see once the child they threatened so closely, just to know who they're really were endangering here.
I think a full on the knees
I don't need
prostrated
to be on the
apology.
knees. I don't need a performative apology, Alsana. I want them to know what they did.
That might be arranged.
Yeah.
I seriously want to know, do you understand? Or are you even starting to understand the mistakes you've made here? Or do you think you've just messed up, and if you just fought a little harder and knocked us out properly, that everything would be okay?
Dren started nodding at the beginning of your statement and then switched to shaking his head once you...
I'm gonna assume you
switched
did not
to
mean Dren.
Fraud?
A Dren
Rod.
Rod. God, I was looking at the wrong name on the thing.
That scared the shit out of me for a second.
Starts nodding.
Terrifying. Dead
took-
body starts suddenly
You know,
nodding in the corner.
there would be a half-orc flying into the swamp.
Alsana picked up subtle casting and did speak with Ted on Dren while you weren't looking.
Hell of a prank, not gonna lie to you, but
Hell of a plan.
Oh, I have completely ruined everything. Rod, at the beginning of your question, was nodding along with the "Are you actually sorry?" And the instant you switched to "Or are you just?" he started shaking his head.
Okay. Alsana wants
Um.
to basically insight that.
Go ahead.
Give yourself a guidance.
Wow.
24.
I mean,
He's being honest. He has looked particularly broken throughout this entire thing. The moment you guys first brought up there was a small child, there were snakes in the village, you've seen little flinches in his eyes. He is genuinely sorry, even if he's a little inarticulate on that point at the moment, just because he seems a little bit overwhelmed. But genuinely so.
Tia?
Tia, there are still tears at the corner of her eyes. Occasionally one will leak out, one side or another. She seems to be trying to keep more of a stoic expression, but she does not look, she doesn't look proud of anything you're bringing up. She doesn't even really look defiant. She looks defeated.
Okay, and just one more. Just tap Alsan on the shoulder, just like, mind if I speak to Tia the same way I spoke to Rod?
Quickly.
Sorry, I can't hear.
Quickly.
Obviously. Toss the bag to Calda again. And just make sure her chin can face him. She's not looking away or something.
Calder is still sitting on Tia's legs unless she's moved.
Nope.
So
I'll kick the bag over to Alsana.
If it's that case, he picks the bag and puts it in Calda's lap again.
Okay. Calder will hug the bag.
And he'll kneel down in front of Tia and just go. You tried to protect, what'd you call her, Lily? Back in the inn?
she nods.
Why? Why'd you think I was a threat if she could do all this?
Because that's how we travel in unfamiliar towns. Noble lady and her guards, her retinue. People will pick fewer fights if they think that somebody important is there and might get hurt and might bring further retribution. And, well, part of that persona is she's not supposed to fight back herself, because then people think, oh, she fights back, she can take a hit, she can take a scrap, and it all falls apart.
Alright.
So that's how we just work, and by the time we'd gotten anywhere, that's how you knew us.
Yes, and I knew enough not to trust you as well. So then answer me this. Why didn't you just explain? I told you I was the guardian of that bog. What did you have to lose? If you were confident in us, you could knock us out as a group. I told you you're coming to a group. Why not just ask? Explain why?
Because we thought you would say no. Because we thought that once you knew, you'd be on even more guard.
Yes, but at least we could have done something productive about it. Rather than get to this point. Don't make a mistake here. I don't care who stuck the sword through her. This is your fault as friends for not stopping her. You were supposed to protect her. That was your deal. I don't care how smart she is. You have the sword. Brains only do so much once until they're spilled on the ground.
And there's kind of a twitch of the shoulders, like she was gonna almost take a swing at you if only she had the freedom of movement.
But he nods. No, I want you to be angry. You should be. Proves you care.
Friends keep friends in check.
It's the only reason my friends stopped me from killing you yet. You endangered my family, my home, and it all could have been avoided with a single conversation. Maybe a month of patience. That's all it would have taken. This is on you too. But I do at least thank you for bringing Dren to me. Save me a headache later. And he kind of just gently taps her on the cheek and just, alright, that's all.
She looks at each of you in turn. Rod as well from the other side, if any of you are on
Alsana's
opposite.
keeping an eye on both.
Alaris is on Rod.
Yep.
Basically facing Rod.
Kane's done his thing.
And Rod says, you want us to see?
I trust Alsana. I've expressed my desires.
How it goes is, I offered you potentially getting through the proper channels before. Now I'm going to drag you kicking and screaming through them. But first, yes, we are going to, at some point, have you go and see the village you nearly wiped off the map.
And
Had
so
we
help
not
me
been here.
God, if any of those villagers are hurt because we were gone for the week, because we had to watch your foolish asses. Don't think it'll go as easily for you.
You got lucky that we happened to be around. That we decided to be in the area at this time. Had you pulled this earlier, you wouldn't have had a chance to see what you could have done. You might not even have known. Just a small fishing village. One other thing.
I think they get the point, Alsana.
No, it's another worry. When did Tia start learning magic? Not Tia, Lily. Sorry.
Okay. They kind of look at each other, and about the same time we all started out.
Which is?
We would have been about 17, 18. I'm a little older. Somewhere around there. So a few years ago.
She had none before then?
She was interested, but no.
So out of character,
Mhm.
does Alsana know a warlock when she sees one?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Would it be any lower DC or anything because she knows Alaris?
I'm setting the DC with that in mind.
All right.
You don't know all warlocks, but
25.
I might.
Hold on.
29.
29.
29.
29, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you know a warlock when you see one, though there was a sense to Eulalia's, or Lily's rather, magic that's a little different than Alaris's. Alaris's is tinged heavily from the Shadowfell. Yes, hers was more fiendish.
So she can then put the pieces together of her summoning a demon.
Mhm.
And just...
There's probably some kind of deal or pact that allowed that. It was not a standard spell. It was not what looked like a standard ability. It seemed to be something specially granted.
How much has she told you about her magic?
For a moment, Tia looks very cautious. Rod also drops his eyes and then looks up. You gotta know, it doesn't make her evil. A lot of people think
I know
that.
what it is.
Remember our agreement, Rod.
I know, I'm gonna tell you, it's just, I want to make sure that you're
And
gonna...
quickly.
She gets it from another plane.
Abyss?
Yeah.
So we're all fools then. Good to know.
I don't think so. Just...
Fine. Greedy assholes. Better?
Yes, sure. In this particular instance. But
Well,
you've said
there
you've
was-
known for a while. She's a
There-
liar.
There was a bad... No, there was something bad in the village. It was, it's complicated. There were some raids.
We've got time.
And he just begins to explain to you, kind of a standard adventurer backstory and insight checks and so forth. I'm just gonna say in general, because I've got faith in your insight rolls at this point.
Passive is really nice.
He's not holding back. He sometimes hesitates instinctively before saying something, but he's not lying about any of it. Just the story of a small village under stress from various bandit attacks and the sort of young, just newly starting adventuring party backstory that involves them picking up their various skills, picking up weapons, maybe a few things they'd learned previously, but putting them to a test. And in Lily's case, she just kind of came out one morning with a bit of magic, a powerful cantrip, a few simple first level spells. Said not to worry about it at the time, explained later. It was a move of desperation. A deal was struck. She would gain power, and she would be able to use that power as she saw fit to protect those around her and those she cared about.
Can I ask a question now?
Not all
Yes.
pacts are created equal.
Colin's gonna like look at him and just go, "Was Seth real?"
Uh, I mean, not exactly. I think she kind of based him on some people we'd known, but nobody with that very particular, like, name and personality, and she was never a noble woman, so the whole servant thing was made up. If you'd
Guys are-
wanted to look in on anybody, it might have been completely unrelated. I don't know how scrying works.
You guys are really shitty people.
Also, can I make one request next time I bring you someone to interrogate?
Hmm.
Can we use the Zone of Truth spell?
I don't know. The gods told me that might have not worked in this particular instance.
Calda did. You jumped on late. This was pre-session.
Okay.
Calda did use the Zone of Truth spell. Technically, everything Eulalia said rang as
Yeah.
true, magically speaking.
Okay, he doesn't know that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything she said was. It said
Knowing
it
what she
was
has
true.
now, she probably just had defenses against it.
Just a little circumvention, a lot of powerful shit.
Next time I'm interrogating someone, I'm doing it with a fist.
Look, just
That's fine, just bitter.
I want the two of you to understand that there's a lot that needs taken responsibility for.
We'll get there.
But if one of those things is your friend not being who she was before, you have to take that. I implore you to consider it. She's the liar. She's the persuasive one, the one that can always say something to just hide the truth, yes? Don't worry, my magic doesn't make me evil. Sounds like a very reassuring thing to say.
If
I don't
she's
know
the
for
silver
sure.
tongue of the-
I'd have to talk to her.
If she's the silver tongue of the grave,
Just... She might be further off than you might think.
Can you bring her back from, if she is off, can you bring her back from it? Not, I don't mean just from where she
That
is now. It's
is not important right now. We'll get to it. Be thankful so far as you do get to live.
My abilities, again, I'd have to see, I'd have to talk to her. I can't give you the answer.
See if we're willing.
That as well. But the other side, it would require her cooperation. It would be infinitely more difficult if she was not wanting to have anything to do with it. Know that. If she's far gone, I'm going to need your help.
Shall we get started on the next step, Alsana?
Say that again, sorry?
Shall we get started on the next step so we don't have to keep dancing around our answer?
Let me just check a spell.
Sure.
She goes, we can wait till tomorrow.
In my dream.
Alright.
We can... Shift things for a sec. We're going to have you two away from here. We protect this place and we protect things about this place. So, like we've said before, you will not be here for this night.
Frankly, I'm inclined to stick them on the leaky boat for the night, and if they're still there in the morning, congratulations.
No. I don't think so. Out of character, sorry, what shrine is this again? What type?
what.
Let's go.
Physical?
Uh,
It's physical? Alright,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I think we agreed already. It was Kanan and Calda.
Yeah.
I'll
Me and
also
Alaris
keep
can
an
take
eye.
them off for a bit.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll keep an eye.
Did you get an answer about that pigeon? You got the ring that does it, right?
Yes, that would bring it through threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll write a letter.
I need to prepare some magic for the morning.
Sure.
So tomorrow.
Just strokes. Sure.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta-
do not have the spell slots or the prepared spell to bring her back yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
that's fine. I meant just the
Yeah,
ear
but
being sent.
on that note, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I don't have that either. So
Yep, he'll just strike me like, all right. What should I do to preserve it?
I
Salt.
and Alsana gives the 7 different ways to preserve a body that she already knew, and then she learned a few more tricks from Morticia.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he'll just walk over to the boat over to the little island, take the ear, do one of them.
Okay. You've got a Drenir.
Yep.
Uh,
Sorry, Ariel.
you pick the one that has the kind of distinctive notch in it from
That's
a
exactly what I was thinking.
like childhood mishap.
Preferably the same one on the side of the injury.
Yeah, let's go ahead and say it's that side.
Yep. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
called it.
Oh no.
I love that
2 in
Pokemon.
1.
Yeah.
All right, you have an ear.
It's in
You
his
don't have
pocket.
a way of sending it yet, but yep, you've got it.
Yep, that's just so he doesn't forget.
All right.
He just rolls his shoulders like, all right, do you want to move them first? I imagine you don't want them untied.
Yeah, let's. You two hold on and grit your teeth. I'm pretty sure there's still some bad bruises going on.
Yeah. Oh, also, you're not using the good boat. Sorry. You can fly. Alaris will be fine.
Yep. All right.
And put them on the leaky boat. I stuff a rag in whatever hole is in there. I push them out.
Are you just kind of drifting them on the swamp?
With Alaris and Alsana there, yeah.
I thought you guys were in one of the sheltered.
You know,
shelters.
yeah, we can go far away in the
the
shelters.
side
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I thought you guys were actually
Yeah,
there.
sorry, I was thinking we're on the main island. No, that's fine.
Oh, so
then,
was
never
I,
mind.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
I remember it was mentioned early on.
Yep.
And
All right.
Yeah, I had to step away, so I wasn't sure.
Yep, that's fine then. Yeah, we can stay
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you've got a shelter ready made. If you want to leave them outside of it, sure. There's not a lot of space in them, and they were built for 2 people each.
Yep, and I'm just gonna. Just for posterity's sake, sorry, I'm not being as nice as I was when Morticia was here, and he takes a piece of cloth out of his bag, blindfolds both of them, sticks wax in your ears.
I did forget that you did say you gagged Tia, and I was treating it as if she wasn't. Let's just assume that you
Yeah.
undid that for the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
With the additional, you cast a spell, you're fucking dead. And if not,
Yeah.
you rot.
Yep.
Alright, so.
Alright.
Yep, we're gonna just get them there. Real quick, also, we'll just. I want to be honest with one other thing. I'm going to give it my best to make sure. She's talking to the 2 of them, sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to do my best. But if whatever deal she takes holds sway over her soul, that will take far more legwork. Perhaps legwork that you could work to do. But I don't want to give you the promise of no matter what. Okay?
Rod.
I'm just be glad we're letting you live.
Rod looks over and
I assume.
whatever it takes.
Well, like I said, through proper channels, if the worst were to happen and her soul is chained in the abyss, perhaps you two could work towards going there one day and going and getting it. Oh, if that's all.
Wax,
And-
wax, cloth.
Any
Yep.
last questions from you two?
Fine. One earwax thing out.
Neither of them have any other questions.
All right, and she'll just
so yeah.
pour some water skin in their mouth and like a cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him crocodile meat. Come on.
enough,
Jerky.
more or less fed.
Called it
Water.
gives them jerky.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like the idea of week old crocodile meat.
No,
Oh, the jerky's
crackers,
older.
crackers and jerky, and then water 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
Here's my hot take. When did we get that jerky?
A while ago.
That was the Giants.
Oh, it was.
Oh
That's
god.
right.
It's jerky. It's probably fine.
Yeah, probably.
One.
Still, they don't have free hands, and that stuff's hard to chew, and neither of them have a lot of energy.
Oh yeah, Alessandro will just rip us.
The jerky doesn't go far.
Yeah.
The crackers honestly do better.
I can suck on some jerky for all we care.
Yep.
All right. Regardless, you get your prisoners of war sorted away. You've got Eulalia's remains covered in a tarp. Drent's remains somewhere.
Hanging from a tree in an undignified
No.
fashion.
No, it's sitting inside of Kane and his shelter.
All right. And with that, the two who are going
Oh,
to.
by the way, sorry, quick pause.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Ty.
Oh my god.
Hey, happy
Midnight.
birthday!
Great,
Yeah.
guys. I'm going to try to wrap this up. Calda and Kane. When the moon rises, the two of you go to the shrine. And in the center of the stone circles, lit by the glow of Lampvine and of the full moon itself, and of the rippling magical power of the shrine, at long last, after many hard-fought battles against far, far too many snakes of the literal and metaphorical varieties,
Too many snakes in my motherfucking swamp.
yep, you finally take in that power, and you let it strengthen you against whatever may come next. Knowing that with the dawn, you've got a little bit more to deal with. Figuring out what to do with the two who are alive, figuring out if there will be one more who is alive, and what to do with her. But that is for next time. And we're going to go ahead and end the session here.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you guys.
Good session.
You did
And
well.
might I just say before the recording's ended, Ariel, as perfectly balanced as I can physically imagine for a fight. Well done.
That was beautiful.
That was great.
I was so worried about so much of it.
I think that was as close to perfectly balanced for a deadly fight as it could be.
Right.
Yeah.
This is post-recording stuff. Till next time.
No, I want the congratulations on recording.
Yeah.
We needed there.
Commendation.